Okay, testing audio. Are we getting audio through? Test.
Test.
We don't want to just grow old. We put bad vibes in a chokehold. It's fine arts. We're puffing Jane by the boatload and living life by our own code. So this is a little part 2 for anyone who's been in hell. Hey, feel like you live in a cell. Search for a key, you can't stay in this jail. Took an adjustment of my ethos. Telling myself I'll prevail. You don't want to kick yourself when you fell. Man, this world will never grant bail for you or anyone else. So you grab life for the taking. Start to open up your mindset. Recalibrating and training. Isolating these dark trends. Routines start breaking. Then you move to a point. The time in your life where a permanent smile takes placement. Hey, I'm gonna find that out. The problems come and problems grow. Still love for the music stays profound.
Hold on.
Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set.
Daddy Cash. Oh God.
Woo!
And in your infinite time, Stim, we do have to reset the follower goal. So that's like 650.
That was, guys. That was the best "Be Quiet"
Oh.
I've ever heard you do.
Oh,
it really was. It was absolutely fantastic.
Right on par.
Okay.
So much for quiet on the set.
Take it away, Tim.
Yeah.
Hello
Okay,
and welcome to the Yacht Club. Oh,
Only if your names are switched.
All right. So, hello and welcome to the Yacht Club. This is your midweek bar citizen. It's the place where we like to talk about ships. We like to talk about what's going on in the community. We ask questions, answer them. We look at things like what's happening, like the Mantis Q&A that dropped today. We just try to have a good time, share a few drinks, have some laughs, and maybe give away a ship or two, depending upon how things go. So if you have any questions for us, please put those questions in brackets, the word question in brackets, and we'll make sure we get to that by the end of the show if we don't get to it while we're chatting. But for the next hour, we invite you to sit back, relax, kick up your feet, have a drink, put a coaster there if you're one of those anal types that needs to make sure that your desk is fine. Otherwise, relax. And what I want you to do, if you can, is put your beverage of choice that you happen to be drinking tonight, put it into the chat so we can have a look at that. And while you're doing that, we'll go around the table and see how the crew's been. So let's start with Joran. Joran, how was your week? And more importantly, what are you drinking today?
Who, me? What?
You never call on me first.
You never call on me first. I was busy talking with chat.
Switcheroo.
Completely lost today.
I was lulled into a sense of complacency there.
I'll do it for you, Jordan. I'm looking for work. I'm drinking pumpkin beer, and I'm getting triggered later.
I'm triggered.
Doc's doing the whole show tonight.
That's pretty much my week right there. Yep. Pumpkin beer. Triggered in chat.
Right on.
Yep.
Glenfiddich
right.
26. Bring me some.
Ooh. Yeah. Who's got
what
that?
are y'all drinking? Hey, Buster, how you
Nice.
doing?
Delicious.
Delicious.
26. I don't think I've never had that one.
Hey,
You
doing?
26 has got to be good.
26.
Rice
I
Maiden,
never
good to see you, buddy.
didn't know there was a
Gin and
26.
tonic,
Cinnamon-
2078.
Cinnamon coffee winter ale.
cash.
Rice Maiden wins.
Holy
It's a
crap.
delicious Death Adder.
That sounds delicious, Rice Maiden.
Cinnamon coffee winter ale. I don't know, Doc. What do you think about that?
Well, I like the sound of it.
I do not agree with the sound of it.
Y'all are Scotch people. Y'all can enjoy that Glenfiddich 26 there.
Yeah, there you go.
Naya and Coke.
Bee Bomb
What-
Cinnamon
nice.
Coffee.
What about you, Shadow? What are we drinking this evening?
I'm going for. Actually, it's. I'll have to show the picture later. Mr. Well, he's actually was he Balaran? What does he go by in chat here? He goes by
Steve now, I think.
Skipper Steve.
his-
Skipper
His
Steve.
third
yeah.
identity.
So he drew an awesome or animated at 890 with just the McAllen on the side. So I figure I'm going to try and rework that sponsorship again.
Work that sponsorship.
There we go.
Gonna make
We
that
haven't
my
revealed
background.
that yet.
Yes. Yeah. Well.
That's something.
Oh well, I know.
it's-
Yeah, he made one just for me, so because I asked him really, really nicely. So, but yeah, it's McAllen and nothing but work. We did our first live beta this morning or today, which
Nice.
went pretty well, except for one little niche with, of course, stupid games like not stupid games. I shouldn't say stupid. Difficult old games that were not launching correctly because of the way our security model works. So we went back and rehashed it, and Orian's probably swearing brand new words.
That's what beta's all about, right?
That's right. So we got a month of that,
Right.
and then we go live in November. So yeah, we're working hard.
And Skipper Steve is joining us from the hospital room where his wife just had a baby boy last night.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations,
Dude, Skipper Steve.
buddy.
That's commitment.
Salute.
Skipper Steve, well done.
How are you still
Tell the
awake?
wife we appreciate her.
Pour one for the wife. She kind of, I think she could drink now too, right? Oh wait, no, they probably can't.
Just take a
So
swig
what-
of your
how about
drink
you there?
in between her yelling at you, saying, "How you did this to me?"
That's why I had cats.
Zetless has just linked the Glenfiddich 26 in the Discord there for you,
Very
Shadow.
nice.
Oh, very
very
nice.
Check that out.
Thank you very much.
Death
I
Adder.
will have to check that out. I've
What are you
never
drinking
had this
tonight,
before.
Shadow?
Well, I did Macallan. We were
Macallan,
okay.
talking while you were
We're
thinking.
we're used to him.
Yeah, I think
so
we're all
much
kinda
going
off
on
our own
here.
thing right now.
We're overwhelmed with things.
So
Yeah,
what
so
are you
I-
drinking tonight, there, Doc?
I'm drinking more Belgian white.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, it's invisible.
I had to hold it in front of my face.
Beer. Oh, there we go. There we go.
That doesn't work either. Oh,
Nicely done.
There you go.
Excellent.
Busy week.
Just been sick all week.
Yeah, that's right. You have been. Not
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
No.
Hope you feel better there, Doc.
Yeah,
Well, I
losing
tell you what,
money
this-
and being sick. That's what I've been doing this week.
26 looks pretty damn good. We're gonna have to give this a go.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's a good blend too.
I see that. I like it.
Yeah.
Good
All right,
hearing
very
experience.
nice. Thanks.
What
Thanks
about
for
you,
sharing
Stim?
that, Zed?
What are you drinking this evening?
I am drinking. It is Tough Session Ale that's made in Tofino, and it's really, really good.
Oh.
It's very
Nice.
nice. It is. It's just a standard ale, but it's really, really good. It's got some nice body, surfer body, which no one will ever complain about.
Mm-hmm.
Wish that was my body, surfer body, like back in the day. That would have been nice. But it's been a busy week. As Shadow sort of mentioned, we're pushing hard for launch, which is the beta was today, and we've got the hard launch, as we like to call it. It's coming up in a month on November 1st, so we're pushing hard for that. Otherwise, things are going really well. My dad's getting out of hospital tomorrow, which is
Oh, yeah, how's
really
he doing?
awesome.
Awesome.
Good.
That's
yeah,
good
things
news.
he's recovering
Good
well,
news.
so that's really good. He's really looking forward to being home because he's been there for 9 days, and that's never a good
Wow.
time. So
It's a long
Yeah.
time in the
Yeah,
hospital.
I would go nuts.
yeah, yeah, you
Well, that's
got
good
it.
to hear.
So
You'd go through withdrawal. That's for sure. Oh,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yeah. I'd be
So
like,
let's-
what's in this thing?
right. So why don't we get started with the show? So the current state of the game. Well, as of October 2nd, 2019, it's Alpha 3.62. We've got Evocati has 3.7 in their hands, which they can't talk about. There is no PTU yet. We have one concept ship, the Mantis, kind of in concept. It's been revealed somewhat, frame by frame. It's coming in. Citizen Con is 52 days away until we can do that. That's awesome. Super exciting. Can I talk about the thing that happened today, Shadowkin?
Yes.
The vacation pictures.
No. Well, first of all, Karadef tipped 25. So thank you, Karadef, for contributing towards the show.
Nice,
It's
Karadef.
fantastic.
And
Awesome.
Who's he gonna
And some-
rename?
And some folks were asking where to donate. It's actually below Doc. If you scroll down below the screen here, there's a
It's in the Twitch
yellow
right
and black
middle center. Yep.
link down
Remember,
there. Donating.
if you want to donate, blow Doc. Wait.
They don't want you to give
Okay,
a
now.
donation. They want to donate
Yes.
themselves. All right. So
Doc's looking for donations.
Yes, he is.
What does Dorian calls those mouth hugs?
Mouth hug.
okay, so before this gets too debaucherous, let's talk about what's been happening in the bar citizen
Early in the
scene.
show.
So 2 weeks ago, San Antonio had another one, which is really good. They're really regular. But we also had this last weekend on Saturday, there was San Diego. And on the 28th, so Sunday, there was Canberra, Australia, Dallas, Fort Worth in Texas, as well as San Diego, California. So it was a really busy weekend. And upcoming, it's all around the world, which is really exciting. We've got Dresden, Germany. We've got Jönköping, Sweden, and I know I've said that wrong. We've got St.
Sounded pretty good to me.
That was good though.
It was a good attempt, right?
I think it was close.
St. Polten Bar Citizen in Austria. We've got St. Louis in Missouri.
That's a good one.
We've got Rome in Italy and Vannes in France, which is very, very cool, or Vannes, whatever it's called in France. So that's very exciting. A lot of cool things going on. So without any further ado, let's go into the show. All right. So normally what we do, if you're new to us, we pick up, we go from Wednesday through to Tuesday. No, Wednesday through to Wednesday, that same day. We pick up and we start where we left off from the last show. So
There's-
nothing happened after the
It's
show
really
on
like we've
Wednesday.
never done this
Thur-
before.
Thursday to Thursday to Wednesday, right? Thursday to Wednesday. So we start like
We've never
tomorrow's
done
to,
this before.
to today of next week.
Well, 6 days ago leading up, right? As you would. So on Thursday of last week, we had Inside Star Citizen, which was called Sharing Alpha 3.7. And we have some B-roll of the Defender to show you.
It's looking really good. And while we're doing that, just a quick explanation of donations for the Yacht Club. We don't collect any money for ourselves. Everything goes back to the community. We give away ships pretty much every single show because we just love to give back to the community. We're not doing this for any kind of money. And if you tip $25, you can change anybody's name. And I think Karadef is changing a name, and I think Carson was going to donate to change a name as well.
Nice.
And I love the look of the Defender. Various people are of various opinions about the interior and the exterior. I like the interior better than the exterior.
See, I'm the opposite. I think I like the exterior better. But those the skinny little legs in the back are just hilarious.
That's not how it looks
Looks
anymore.
like a big bulldog. Oh, it's not how it looks anymore? Oh, we're not allowed to say that. are we?
Well, it'll continue to change, and as
Alright,
they
get outta here.
as they get it released and tweak it, they're always making updates. The 890 changed quite a bit there
Yeah.
at the end. I just
Oh, yeah.
it definitely doesn't look as attractive in its landed position because it looks a lot more like a crab. I really looking at
Did they
its
show the
its
view
flying
out the
position.
front? when it
Only
flips?
no, we haven't actually seen that yet, other than in
The avocados have seen it, I'm sure.
Avocado people are testing that, so we'll probably see Wave 1 days. And we've decided not to show Avocado leaks anymore. I think we've decided.
Well,
So
we didn't really decide that, but
Well,
we're thinking about deciding.
we're going to ask definitively SIG if we were over the line. If we were over the line, then we're not going to show them. If they say it's fine, then it's fine. We want to be sure about this.
Yeah.
So for
They-
now, we're
they
not.
Generally frowning to do with leaks for Evocati because they are technically NDA. And I had a big conversation in the Jump Club earlier this evening because there's a lot of different opinions on the leaks. And one of the reasons that
Hey,
thanks
Black
Black Manx, good to see you, man. The reason that they have the NDA is so that they can test things that they're not. And these things come out, and then people start picking them apart. And then if they don't actually release, people wanted it or they don't want it, and just releasing a lot of the buggy videos about things being broken. But it's about CIG being able to test things, change things before it goes out to the wider PTU for everybody. So I'm going back to my previous position that I really going to be more in favor of people not propagating leaks, even though they've been leaked by somebody, so they're out in the public domain. They're on Reddit. They're in the Star Citizen Leaks Discord, and everybody jumps all over them. But
I don't know. I think
leaks,
we should almost put it into chat as to whether or not they want us to show leaks. Why don't we do that? Why don't we say a 1 always means yes and a 2 means no? Okay, so
Fine.
1
We
in
just do
chat
yes
if you
and
want
no.
leaks, a 2 in chat if you do not want leaks. So please go ahead and throw that in there. And then Shadowkin, right? Wow, lots of
We got a
twos.
lot-
Okay, good to know.
lots of twos. Yeah, I think most of the
Perfect.
community is in favor of
No, I like
supporting
surprises too.
CIG's
That
policy
makes
and the Evocatis.
Okay,
So-
yeah, I think, and that's pretty clear.
We like it.
Yeah, that's pretty clear. Nice one. Good job, community.
Thank you, community.
Okay.
It's not like
We've
you're
got
clapping it
good
all.
good people.
Okay, so after the Defender, we got mission. What was it? Mission sharing. So this is kind of neat. We've got a few points to talk about here. Jordan, do you want to start us off?
This is going to be awesome.
What were we on here? I'm in the wrong spot over here. Wrong. Let's
Mission
see,
sharing.
live inside. I was all distracted with the whole situation over there.
So-
oh,
Are
with
you even here tonight?
I'm only half here
We are
apparently.
here.
Well, hopefully it's your good hat.
Yeah. For the mission sharing, I mean, this is probably one of the really exciting things about 3.7, that it's really going to let people together and multi-crew, and people can take missions, people can take bounty missions and combat missions together, and I think this is a huge step, even though it's not super flashy. And I think as far as gameplay, it's absolutely huge.
Yeah, it's the whole point of the game, right? I mean, we're
Well,
doing this to play together. Other than that, you can just play some awesome little space sim.
Yeah, it adds a multiplayer element to the game finally, which is nice. It's good for cave exploring too.
Yes.
What happens when everyone else dies and you go back and finish the mission, though?
Then you share it with all your dead friends.
You share with all your dead friends. That works.
You know, even if it's you that kills your dead friend.
Well, I was gonna say it. I'm pretty much sure we assumed that part. Who's
It's
dying
supposed
in
to
the
be a
back?
heart.
Is that one of your cats there, Shadow?
No, it's not. That's one of my cats. We got problems, man.
What is it? What does that sound back there?
I have no idea. Is that your kid's dog or?
That's a 4-year-old.
Okay.
So, any
Yeah,
other
moving
opinions
on.
on mission sharing?
I love it.
I think it's cool.
Was there a limit on how many people you could share?
We're
with?
we're
Do
dying
we
here.
know?
Everybody
Not
in your party.
sure yet.
is how
Oh,
it
okay.
Everyone in your party. Oh, okay.
So,
So that could be big. Nice.
yeah. At least I don't know. I've not used it, so I'm just guessing.
I love Cutlass.
Seems to be the way it works.
who got that one? Is that Carrot Up? Nice. Great name.
Yeah.
I actually like the colors. It's a great thing to shoot at.
That's funny.
Anyway, moving right along.
Well,
Go right along
mission
to
share-
the reputation. Go ahead.
Reputation.
I was going to talk
You're
about
back.
mission sharing for a second. Yeah. So
Oh.
I never left. I just had to change the name, Shadow's name. All right, mission sharing. All right, let me get on my soapbox here. Mission sharing is awesome. We've been waiting for this for a long time. It's a totally underappreciated mechanic that we've wanted for a long time. It means that we can split. Not only can we split the reward that we get from missions, but secondly, let's say you have a bad criminal rating and you want to get a not a bad criminal rating. You have a bad rep and you want to get a good rep. You can join and do a mission with someone that has a good rep or a different type of reputation, which is something that we haven't had a lot of reputation in the game yet, but it's something that's going to come very soon. And it's going to give us a lot of more complexity to the game, which one of the things that the game's missing right now is complexity. And I don't mean, how do you get in and out of your seat without your view working properly in a bug type of complexity. I'm talking about the actual complexity of the gameplay. Yeah. So I think it's great that we actually have that. It's nice to see some actual proper.
Yeah, no,
complexity in the game.
that's a great point, because a lot of people either follow the good missions or the bad missions, and they become criminals or good people.
So
And
basically,
it's
never
interesting.
join a mission dock zone.
Unless you want to be of the same reputation as Doc.
Yeah, ever.
Pretty notorious.
What?
Jim. Jim thinks
Oh,
this thing is a
Carson.
good.
Thanks,
Hey,
Carson.
Good.
Appreciate
Another
the tip there.
regular in the yacht club. We see him all the time.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Nice one. All right, so
Tim is Canadian, so he does think that there is a good criminal rating.
Yeah, there's a good criminal rating.
it's the
Remember,
social
Carson,
justice
Carolina.
warrior rating.
His
Everybody's
cousin's name is Danny Dakota.
It's your
Danny
carbon
Dakota?
credits rating.
Nice.
All right,
Yeah.
so put in chat and at me Carolina,
Hey,
Carson,
Jack.
with what
Carolina.
you want to, with Carson Carolina, with what you want to change the name to.
Carolina.
Whatever.
Carolina.
Whatever.
I'm
It's
slowly
Tuesday.
starting.
Still.
I'm
He's,
slowly.
Carolina.
he's Canadians.
He's starting to say process now, not process. So we're
That's
getting
good.
there. We're getting there.
And decal and not decal.
Oh,
Yeah.
good one.
Swear,
Well
that
done.
is not a Canadian thing. Because
Well
I know
done.
Canadians that have said no. Other people in Vancouver, even, who have said that's not how we pronounce that.
I feel like I need to assert my independence. I'm becoming
Nice.
homogenous, an homogenized American.
Oh,
As if there's
oh
such
Lord.
thing.
Carson wants to rename me Drake is Light.
Drake is life.
There we go.
But they're just turning us into a bunch of pirates.
We're
Okay.
being attacked by Drake lovers around here.
We could be.
Woo!
Woo!
Drake is life.
Bah humbug.
Brilliant. Well, it's better than Mr. Basketball, right?
I don't know.
Don't
Here
get
we
me
go.
started on that. Thanks, Dalamars.
I have a feeling there's a theme coming here.
Thanks, Dalamars. Nicely done. Nicely done.
So,
Alright.
in addition on the reputation stuff, so I think it's going to be interesting that they're going to go back to restricting people's landing zones if you have a bad
Yes.
reputation. So, if you have greater than three a 3-stat criminal rating, then you won't be able to land at OSR, Hurston, or ArcCorp. I think only land at Levski and Grimhex. Is that the case?
Yeah, and if you have greater than 4, you can't.
Greater than 5, or what was it?
No, if you have 5, you
You
can't.
cut
land
out.
at
Okay. Now, what
Sorry.
else happens if you have a crime stat of 5?
You get missions.
Yeah, there's a special mission that opens up to you, and that is going
Special
to
mission.
hunt the UEE. And I think this is a really cool mission.
Oh
so give me
boy,
a
here we go.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you, Mystic.
Oh, Mystic! Wow, wow, well done. Okay, Mystic. While you think of the name you want, I'm going to talk about this mission. So, this is a mission that's
And
repeatable.
Xylo's back.
Hey, Xylo, welcome. So, Xylo,
So-
listen to this. Okay, so this mission that unlocks when you get a crime stat of 5, absolutely love it. If it can be procedurally generated, now I might be using the terminology wrong, but randomize what the mission parameters are, so where the UEE are that you're going to hunt them. Not only does that increase replayability, that's its own mini game in the game and kind of an end game to get to
So we're
for criminals.
encouraging
and
people to
anything
have a
do.
5-star rating.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure that
Well, it's
that'll
sick,
be
you know?
pretty randomized as far as where the UEE missions are going to lead you. But more importantly, we should tell Xylo that a vote in the community just a little bit ago, like 15, 20 minutes ago or so, and we have voted to no longer discuss the Evocati leaks on the Yacht Club. So,
Yeah.
cheers to our community.
It was almost unanimous that everybody decided they
We
did not want
support
Evocati
SIG.
leaks.
We
So that
love
was really
SIG.
great.
Yes.
Really great.
Yes.
Shadow is for the leaks, of course.
Yeah.
He's a pirate.
There's a certain bus that I use. It's probably a Starfarer. I just got thrown under it.
the short bus?
That's
My
just
bad.
Star-
My bad. Okay.
Isn't that like the
Thanks
Argo
for the tip,
infused?
Genitonic.
the short bus?
1610. How did that come through? Is that Canadian? Eh? That's like
It could be.
$87, isn't it?
That's like $5
we're all-
US or something.
Where are we going?
Okay. That's like $25 Canadian. Okay. So,
Oh.
so
Mission
yeah,
sharing next after that.
Oh, no,
you rounded out
I'd like to see-
$150.
I'd like to see there be bounty missions that do the same thing, right? So you end up going after not only those so for the bounty. It's obviously with that level 5 crime stat. When you're hunting the UEE, there's also going to be bounty hunters to find you. So you've got to compete with both of them. Now, what I would like to see is the opposite of I guess we don't have a positive reputation rating. Where am I going with that? I'm all over the place.
I have no idea where you're going with that.
We don't know. We've been on this topic too long.
Behavior.
Next topic.
Okay, weapon attachments.
Moving right along to the fun stuff.
This looked pretty cool.
All right.
This cool. The silencers or suppressors.
So the real question is, if you shoot a gun and you know, when there's no air present, you don't hear it anyway. So I don't know. Maybe
Except
Yeah,
the sensors on your suit detect
oh,
the
Well,
play a noise.
oh, very nice.
not in vacuum. Technically, shouldn't work, but probably will.
It's a video game. I'm okay with it. I don't care.
Well, if
I'm
you're
okay with
shooting the weapon, you've got bone conduction. There's that too.
So they had a couple silencers. It's neat that they're building one for each type
Yeah,
of
there's-
weapon.
Yeah, the
There's
small ones
silencers
are
and
for
rifle, and then the
yeah
shotgun.
pistols and SMGs, and then rifles and heavy machine guns and sniper
then
rifles, and then the
we've got-
shotguns.
A 2X and a 3X, right?
For what?
We've got
Or no,
those
are-
are
These
the laser sight and the flashlight, and then there's
Oh,
the
Here's good.
red
These are the
dot
red
one
dots.
single power, 3 power, 4 power, and 8 power telescopic sights.
It's 1, 3, 4,
I-
8.
I like the look of the P4 a lot more with the suppressor on it now.
Yeah, because it actually looks like an assault rifle instead of an SMG. They call this
Yeah.
the assault rifle.
Because
and
the barrel's like
SMG.
this long on it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got like a super short barrel.
the
You're gonna shoot me with
SMG
that?
has like a long barrel and looks like an actual rifle. I don't even understand.
When are we going to get the other long bearing assault rifles? And there's like 10 or 12 different bearing models that they've supposed had in conceptual development for a long time. I love the bearing rifles, like the P8, but the P8 so
That's an
wimpy.
SMG. It's an SMG.
Yeah, but they have bearing assault rifles, and
But
I
the
know.
refire
That'd be
rate
a
on
fun
it is awesome.
Yeah.
You get close enough, it doesn't matter how little damage it does.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be shorter.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right, moving right along. Anybody else in
So-
chat? What do we think?
I wonder if you'll actually feel the compensators compensating for recoil.
Yeah.
Are they going to actually reduce the recoil of weapons?
They do.
What are they compensating for?
Recoil.
Recoil. Are you compensating there, Shadow?
Hey, Carson again.
Carson tipped
He's going-
again.
Oh
He's
my
going in.
gosh!
Oh.
I think we're behind here, buddy.
Wow.
I think he's going to make it an all Drake cast.
I think so. So, by the way,
It's a sad-
Tim,
it's a sad day in the
Dr. Mary,
Yacht
you wanna
Club.
update the total. It's actually 168.54. And
Oh.
I think we are.
Wow.
Maybe we should keep going.
Yeah.
Give away
Okay.
something really-
What-
Well,
What's our giveaway plan?
We don't
question.
have
Why do you-
one. We didn't
I'll update
establish
the
it before the
stream.
show.
Yeah,
You
we
guys talk about
forgot
what
to
you want.
discuss that before the show.
Usually
What
we
what
do
what,
one
what have you guys
early.
got? What have you guys
What
got
do we
in
want?
in buyback?
Got a 600 exploration.
That's a
I got
pretty
an
big one.
Endeavor Master Set.
yeah.
That's a pretty darn big one.
I have an
What did you say it
Apollo
was?
Triage.
168?
168.
STEM Citizen is Jumptown Jezebel. Get a lot.
Nice!
Kind of a
Way
long
too
one there.
long. Too long.
Maybe
JT.
JT Jezebel.
Okay.
There you go. It's 168.54.
Okay.
All because of you guys. You guys killed it
54.
already tonight. Thank you.
All right.
More
Wow.
might be
that's
coming.
great.
I don't know how soon it updates. I'll keep watching it. Stay tuned. So
Okay.
yeah,
Giveaway.
chat.
So-
Let's see what 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 did I do, Jen Tonic? He's like, damn it. No, yeah, what do we want to give away as we move on to the show? Take options and
Dragger says there's no giveaway open right now.
you bots. Yeah, we do get botted a lot.
How do you spell Jezebel?
Yeah.
J.
JEZEBEL.
I don't know what a Z is.
It's like he's dated one before. I think we all have.
Yeah.
Spare time on a space trucker.
That's right.
Um.
So
we
what?
could
So
do
what
a
are we gonna give away?
Defender or a Hurricane.
I think
Ooh,
a
do
Defender
you
is
have
still a great. Defender's a great giveaway right now because of it coming out.
I
Does
have
somebody have a
5 more
spare
defenders to give away.
Oh, okay. How
Awesome. We
much is
should
the
definitely
Defender worth?
let's give away.
Let's do that.
It's
Bandy
185, or we could do a Hurricane. It's 170.
Rock you like a
Defender
I think
185.
I think
You can get to
Defender.
185.
I think a Defender
All right.
because it's the Defender patch. Good to give away another Defender.
Oh, I think Mystic
All
is
Right, Defender giveaway.
Oh.
We're nearly there.
Mystic.
Mystic. What was Doc's name?
Nurse Betty.
Oh dear.
all right.
Weird like that? Hell yeah.
Our community has a sense of humor. For
I
sure.
they do. Oops, shit. I lost the tree. Hey, there we
Right,
go.
let's move
All right,
on
moving right along.
from suppressors.
Suppressors. All right, we can move on to the next topic. We've beaten this one with the dead horse.
They're not called silencers, right?
That
Gin
looks
and
like
tonic's
you
pretty
and your
OCD right there.
Hey, Zorto, thank you for what's up, buddy. And Gin and Tonic, thanks for keeping giving us awesome little weird tips.
He's keeping us even. He's keeping us even.
Oh, okay, I see what
thank,
he's doing.
thank you, Gin and Tonic. That was good.
Yeah, so
That
how
helps
do we
my
feel about
OCD.
this?
That's
about
really
this
good.
new pistol?
New sub from G Sharp. Thank you, sir.
Hey, nice one, G-Sharp.
Sorry.
I
thank you,
love
Sharp.
this
don't
new
know.
pistol. It's awesome. Not only
It's
is it
very
50
cool
cal,
looking,
which is amazing.
Yeah.
It's
I
got
like
like a
that.
shotgun
Flary
effect, which is
thing.
really cool.
and it looks like it's like an alien, like a 1950s alien.
Pistol.
It's like super alien.
I think you
This
should
is
get
the
one
weird
free
part.
with the Banu Defender.
When you just like the thing that
Yeah.
it looks like something straight out of Star Trek, like early Star Trek. Yes, Crunch, we're doing a giveaway. Probably a Banu Defender. We get
We
$10
have
more.
that-
We get a
Not
Banu
probably.
Defender.
We're definitely going to do it. Because we're
Yeah,
only
oh,
10 off.
oh.
We'll get there.
Yeah, well, of course. we'll
If we
get there.
don't get there,
But-
Stim will pay the difference.
I like that. That works.
Stim will pay the difference if
so-
we don't get there.
So how do y'all feel about the charging up feature?
That's why we're giving away a Crucible.
I think it's cool.
So,
I think you need that, right? The
But-
pistol's like the last.
but a pistol. Yeah, but you have to delay your firing to charge the thing up for this
No,
this charge
the
up thing.
whole-
How to be Carson. Well done. Well done.
Thanks, Carson.
Well, there you go.
It
Okay,
doesn't
so-
take that long
Awesome.
to charge up, and it's. Just
I
a
do have a
shotgun
bunch
shot.
of goodie bags
Cool.
to give away as well. So,
Goodie bags?
Yeah, I got
Now,
some
those are
goodie
worth
bags.
what? $15?
I think they're $15. I got to pull up. I think.
Are these the CitizenCon digital goodie bags or something?
Yeah, let me double check on that. I don't think I gave them all. There's one. Okay, I got one left. I must have gave away 3. Anyway, so I got one of those to give away.
All
So, yeah,
right,
anyway.
excellent. Okay, so
So
if we
keep
get
going.
if
So-
we go above the
So
limit,
the
we'll-
charging shot thing, Jordan, is if you're out of ammo on your main weapon and you're sitting around a corner and you know that guy's going to come around, you're going to go "Poof," and you're only going to get one shot. That's why it's there. At least that's why I see.
Well, so
You wanna make it
how long does it stay? Because like with the sniper rifles and with the railgun, you hold the mouse button down to charge it up, and then it's got like a sweet spot in a timer, and then it goes back down, doesn't it? If I
No.
recall,
You
doesn't
can
We don't
charge
know
it
yet.
all
it stays charged up? It doesn't come back down. 'Cause I
The real
thought
gun? Yeah.
there was like a cycle time. Maybe it's the sniper rifle I'm thinking of. Is it the
Oh.
Arrowhead sniper rifle? You have to charge it up, but you have to
Yeah, some
fire
games do
within a
that.
certain time.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
sniper
I don't
rifle.
remember. I haven't used it in a while.
Yeah, I used
But
to use it over
this
Korea.
doesn't take a ton of time to charge up. They just hold it so you can.
Yeah.
It just basically
look like it.
gives you a shotgun shot instead of a pistol shot.
Yeah. I guess my question will be like, will it stay charged up or will it come back down? Does it have like within a certain period of time after charging it up, like the Arrowhead?
I don't
Because
know.
then it'd be the perfect.
Well,
No, I'm curious about it. I'm just curious.
Could
Yeah.
know.
I think it's
I could know the
awesome
answer to
looking, and I'm definitely getting one.
I guess we'll know. We'll find
They-
out when they tell us how the
they
golf
should-
swing works.
They should sell sidearms
There's
for
no-
cash because they would make so much money if they sold sidearms for cash. Would they not? Would they not?
I would
Like-
buy them.
I
Well, they
would. I
did.
would.
working ones,
I'd-
yeah.
They sold
They sold the
At least
Tac
86.
arms,
no
wasn't
the,
it?
the
Yeah, the
P86.
86 was $5, right?
Yeah, they
10
sold the
bucks.
one pistol, and I bought it back in the day. But I'd
Yeah,
buy
LH86
I'd buy
for
all
$5.
I'd buy all of them.
It was $10.
I'd buy all of them. Totally.
But you can only
The
carry one.
custodian they sold for $5, I think. It was
The
It was like
SMG?
blue at the
No, I think
time.
it was
Yeah.
15.
I think it was cheaper than
I
that.
can carry
I don't know.
4 times.
Pretty sure.
I can carry 32 rifles in my 890. So it's not
They're
just
all
what I
for
can
you.
carry.
They're all for you. You can have your personal armory in there. That'd be great.
For my butlers.
All right. So after that,
Moving right along.
ah.
Yes.
stop it misbehaving. There we go. That's her new name right there, is misbehaving. So the character
Somebody get
customization is
$25
getting a big overhaul, which is great.
Yes, this definitely. I was happy to see this. This definitely makes more sense.
You know,
I mean,
when-
they had to try something first, right? But
Yeah,
smart.
I like what they're doing though, because we're used to in other games picking specific features to change. So I like that. So my guess is that they're going to go for the first iteration, which is pick some basic molds that you want to use, and then after that start going in and customizing each feature. And I like how they're still using the DNA system to then use a slider to change those features.
Oh, you need it.
It's really clever.
you
way
need
to
it,
do
right? Because you're gonna die, so you gotta have something to derive your next. The question I want to know is
Huh?
when you do die, do you get to pick what your next character looks like, or is it just derived from your DNA?
Oh, they were 5. All right.
That's a
That'd
really
be
good
cool.
question, especially if you have.
I would
Yeah.
hope it is, right?
Well, because they're talking about the characters that you're able to get from other accounts eventually being those that are your heirs and they inherit your your wealth. So it's kind of like a will system. It would be neat if you can have generations of your own kids. So you have to be really promiscuous because you die at every elevator. So you just
And ladder. Don't get the ladders. Ladders of death.
those grabby ladders.
Yeah, Gin and Tonic made a good point that they need to give us a save configuration after our local machine,
Yes.
and Mystic and I have talked about that many times too. One of the problems with this new configurator is that this is going to be really hard to remember how to reset it, and with every patch we're having to reset. And at least with the last system, you could know what 3 heads you were using and the approximate percentages. And if you didn't go beyond that, which I stopped bothering with much more than that because of all the resets, at least you can get back to a semi-approximation of your general look
You can
for all the
still do
resets.
that.
Yeah.
You can still do that.
But
You-
but there's no numeric. I mean, and you're going to have to pay a lot more attention to this.
Well, you have the percentage bar. It's still a percentage bar. It's just labeled.
Yeah, there's nothing to actually write down. I guess you can
But
just
You can eyeball it, and you can go through limitless heads. Like you can switch heads and take a certain spot from that head.
right.
And
But
then switch to
that's the thing.
another head and
You're,
take a certain spot from
you-
that head.
in this it appears that you've got to select each of the different features, which is great. I mean, all in favor of, I think that this customizer is going to be is great. The until of configuration, it's awesome to try to recreate whatever our configurations are. So we're going to end up simplifying ourselves.
You're doing some packet loss there, Jordan.
Yeah. Only
It was
heard part of that. But one of the things that I like about this whole character customization is that they're kind of encouraging us to spend time to build a character that we don't want to die. So yes, it's frustrating now while we die on every elevator and ladder, but in the future, we're not going to want these characters to die. And that's got to be one of the main reasons why they do it, is because the whole Death of a Spaceman wants you to, not just for fidelity, but so that you'll want longevity in your character. And so it's kind of a way of promoting Care Bear play and staying alive and using your panic room in your 890.
Use that word.
So
well, I'm certainly being more attached to your character,
yeah,
your identity.
I like that. So if we're able to save a configuration of what our character looks like, I understand why we want that, but at the same time, I don't want this to be EVE Online. I don't want this to be like clones. Even though you had no legs, you couldn't walk.
Well, we already know.
You still are clones
I
of
know
clones of
legs,
clones. I don't really
legs.
want that.
Gig. No, I get what you're saying. It's not that. I mean, because we know we're gonna die, right? We know we're gonna die. Hey, thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow.
Ops,
Ops chef.
Oh, chef. Sorry.
No, it was Chief.
Nice. So yeah, it's not going to be that. I mean, we already know definitively that we're going to have death. So, and that's like one of the biggest reasons why I love this game. So,
Hinkin
Yeah.
says, spend hours on face, spend rest of game in full face helmet.
Yep.
yep.
The Clodeo helmets. or
I'm
whatever
gonna
they're
do all
on.
this work. I'm gonna do all this work, and then Stim's gonna run into my ship and kill us all, and drift into a sun. And I'm gonna.
So what
hey, it'll be
we
fun.
do is we just randomize and take the first randomized head.
There you go.
Yep. But then you have no attachment to yourself.
I have no attachment to myself, anyways.
Nice.
Yeah. If you die every second, it's
It's no big deal.
I spend time the first time I see a big change, so I'll spend time with the first character in 3.7, making them fun, exciting, just to see how it all works. And after that, I won't care. I'll randomize entirely.
Yeah.
So
And you die sometimes for no reason in the PTU, so it's fine. Like
Yeah, well,
sometimes
and-
you're crawling, trying to get out of a tight space, and your friend shoots you.
And in the alpha, you're not really having to reset your character every time you die. It's really just when they reset the patches,
Yeah.
which is a lot in PTU and definitely less once it goes to live. So it's not really that big a deal. And JJ says, I'll be designing my gameplay in such a way that I won't ever need to wear a helmet or spacesuit.
Oh.
Is kind of the intent for a lot of us, not have to be in a spacesuit all the time.
that means you're never leaving a planet, or you're always having your.
You shouldn't have to have a spacesuit on in your ship.
If you're
Well,
in
depends on the
890, you
ship. I
shouldn't
I
have to wear
suppose
a
if you
spacesuit.
never EVA or you never go into you never fly a Drake ship,
Yeah,
you should never have to. You should never have to.
or a Valkyrie.
Wear a suit. Yeah.
But yeah, you could live your life without having to get out of your either atmosphere or a space station or a spaceship.
Very good
you
point.
don't. Yeah, except that we can't read chat right now without a helmet.
Yeah. Which is such a nice thing.
Don't worry, you're not
The only
missing-
reason I want to take my
Yeah.
helmet off.
That's the reason why I walk around with no
That's-
helmet on. F12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you want to get
Yeah, Gamers Cafe.
Well,
The truck stops and space stations, where we transfer, and lots of places where there's atmosphere out there. It's only if you're getting out of your ship or exploring moons and asteroids and whatnot in space.
All right, moving on. So we have ship rentals is another thing coming in.
Yes. Rent a ship, smash it into somebody you don't like.
So we've got 1 day rentals,
the only
3 day
reason I
rentals,
see
1
you
week
really
rentals,
do.
and 30-day rentals, which is nice.
So what happens
and
when
that-
you do lose it?
it's under
get it
insurance,
back.
just like normal.
Mhm. For now, anyway,
So
that's
you
how
really
it's
can rent it and
implemented.
smash it into somebody.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going to be insured like a regular ship. But it's going to be interesting to see how they balance the cost of the rental as a percentage of the overall in-game sale price, to still have an incentive to buy the ship as opposed to just rent the ship. In the show last week, the values that they were showing were I think about 18 to 25% of the value, which was which was really high. And the rumors are that it's going to be a bit lower, but we don't have anything non-leaked that we can discuss yet until we go to wave 1. So once we go to wave 1, we have those values. We'll have them in our ship value chart and can analyze the rental pricing strategy.
It's cool.
All right. And then after that, we move on to the roadmap. So
Roadmap.
Roadmap updates. So we don't do the Squadron 42 roadmap. Just a caveat here, because there's a lot of us that want to see that take fold, and we don't want to hear about awesome things like Titan suits.
Citizen Con.
What?
What are you talking about? Who are you again? What's going on?
So interesting in the roadmap, the
It's just cool to see 4.0 on there. That's I just want to say that.
yeah, it's nice seeing all the way out to there. But in 3.8, I thought it was interesting that the rest stop space station interior variant down, probably because they added more tasks to the list. So we're at 68 of 94 on those, which for 3.8 that's still pretty good, because I mean that's 3 months away.
Wow.
It's right
Whatever.
And pretty. And
What's
they're
in
at
4.0?
80,
Because that's my birthday. So.
they're at 86% on the Microtech collection. Is what is it? The close?
Yeah, that's the close.
Okay.
But they're only at 25% on the planet.
Kill the chat overlay.
I'm working it.
Nope, did that wrong.
It's this.
It's first day on his new broadcast. Sorry.
Right. It's the photo app that Joran likes to use. Sorry, that Drake is Life likes to use, and I'll throw him under the bus for that one.
It's all my fault.
Start fair.
I don't know why he doesn't use Imager.
Throw
Like,
Drake his life
This
into
is
the-
Imager.
That is Imager.
Actually, you're probably throwing him under a caterpillar.
I know.
Which we love Drake. Drake this red rework. Anvil Carrick, not 3.8, still in 3.8. That's cool. Prowler.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Prowler.
I'm with Eraserhead, even though it's not really appropriate for the roadmap. So I want to know when fixing the elevator on the 600 is going to be on the roadmap.
That's in 4.2.
That's funny.
The poor
It is that
600.
big an issue, isn't it?
It's
really
it's a year old, and it is so buggy.
Well, there's a line, right?
Yeah.
You can keep coming out with new stuff, or you could fix things. There's a line between the two, and
So
Well, no,
they're just trying to balance it.
maybe they're
bug
trying to
fixing
save that one
volume
as a
wise.
surprise
Bug
for us, and not put it on the roadmap.
Surprise, we fixed it.
all of a sudden you're going to get a 600 that actually works.
Yeah,
So
everyone's already
the lift
melted
works.
them. Everyone's already melted them. We're like, oh shit, buy back.
Okay, so
Then they'll raise the price.
So if you haven't figured it out yet, we're on Friday, which is past Thursday, which is now day 2 of 6, and we're already sitting at about an hour for the show. So,
we're
the
doing well.
roadmap roundup
We
discussion.
need to go faster.
Right. So, Joran, did you want to talk about Xylo's post here?
The schedule roadmap roundup.
Yeah.
I'm out of sequence.
Oh, my
Oh.
goodness.
I was.
So, funny story. I just found a gift pack, a goodie bag from 2018 or 2948 CitizenCon that I have 2 of them.
Okay, nice.
It
Nice,
was
nice,
a cool jacket. So, anyway. All right, moving around.
Yeah, I don't. It didn't. There wasn't really anything that was really pushed back or anything. They were just kind of talking about some of the stuff that was coming out, and
There was a couple
was
things.
a few changes. A card added to the roadmap for recently revealed RSI Mantis, which we all know about. Quantum Enforcement was added. MacFlex Rucksack was added. Reprioritized and shifted some weapon schedules. That actually was the Bearing P6 LR ballistic sniper rifle. So that is one of the Bearing rifles that I've been waiting for. It's coming.
There we go.
It's been
but-
moved.
But that's
Oh,
that's
it's-
3.8, not 3.7, but at least 3.8. So I'll get to see another.
No, this is 3.7,
Another
isn't it?
No, it was moved up from 3.9 to 3.8.
Oh, okay.
In-
Yeah, I read that
yes.
as from 3.9 and 3. Sorry, me
So
and
move
articles don't
closer.
get along.
Yeah.
The Klaus and Werner Sledge mass driver version.
Moved back from 3.8 to 3.9.
Yeah,
The grenade launcher was moved from 3.8 to 4.0. So some people were
it's
a
okay.
little upset they didn't get the grenade launcher.
We can wait as long as we need to for grenade launcher. Cancer.
Grenades for
Grenade
cancer.
launcher cancer. Yeah.
Always can.
All right. Should we move on?
So JJ says that I'm thinking of the
No,
P.
Dragar, you're not getting my
P8
bangle, all right?
P6.
Okay, so that's
There
a good
said no
point.
offer to give away a bangle.
You should put yourself into the ship giveaway. So put bang ship me in order to get into that. And T Nightster, if you can confirm that we're good to go on that.
We're gonna do 3, right? We're gonna do a goodie bag from 2948, goodie bag from 2949, and then the Bandit Defender, right?
Oh wow, yeah, I like
That sounds
that.
Awesome.
Right? I like
Awesome.
it. Yeah, because I mean,
That's
there was
good.
actually Zed, another person said that they wanted Duster. The Duster was pretty cool.
Okay, so what's our order going to be? Shadow, you
I think
pick it.
I think we should definitely do the goodie bags first.
Goodie bags first.
Goodie
Let's
bags
get the
first?
punters out of the way. Let's get the let's get the people who always win out of the way first.
Let's see who wins, and then decide what we're gonna give
Oh,
them.
okay, there you go. I like that. There you go.
Yeah, that person.
Or
I don't know.
we can do the drawing and then decide what we give them.
Do we have like a Rust Society armor piece we can give them or something?
Oh, I'll give away all of that crap. I'll never use it. I'm sorry, not crap. Useless, rusty equipment.
Designer subscriber gear.
Yes, there you go.
I like it.
How about the Claudio helmets? I got one of those to give away.
Well, while we're thinking about giveaways,
to give away.
we had the
I
newsletter
got
happen.
two of those. Okay, yeah, let's keep moving.
So Friday is
Hey,
always
the
a big
show.
day in the Star Citizen universe, and that Friday we got the roadmaps updated, we got the roadmap roundup, and then we got the newsletter, and a couple of really neat things in the newsletter this week. So we got the sneak peek was all about the Grey Cat multi-tool.
Ooh, it looks like a multi-tool.
You know, when you say multi-tool, I start to think of a lot of things.
Like No Man's Sky, hopefully. So what do we know, guys? Like, what are those things that are on the sides of it? Are those is that the mining attachment that's going onto the Grey Cat, or is that? Do you think those are other attachments, like for different kind of cutting or harvesting? These different ports. What do you think?
Salvage one day, yes.
Let's hope.
What?
Yeah, initially we'll get the mining attachment, but then I expect that the next development would be a salvage attachment, which would be very similar.
It probably makes
Yeah.
sense if there was a cutting attachment, wouldn't it?
Right, like cut it. Yeah, because
Well,
you want to cut away what you're going to salvage.
Well,
I would.
I
think that
I think the basic multi-tool has a cutter, but the salvage one has the that like in salvage where they were talking about they put removing and extracting, but we're not really doing any
What's it-
extracting with a
So
multi-tool.
Gamer Cafe says salvages and also repair. Isn't it the same thing? And that laser, or is there a difference?
Right, repair was like
'Cause
welding.
repair was the
repair.
default thing, right?
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
The
Is it?
Well,
default
that's what they
is,
used
no,
in
the default is a cutting tool, cutting
Yeah.
beam, is what
Right.
it
So
was.
when they did
Just
the
a
demo,
basic cutter.
the 2948
think-
when he repaired the, or oh, that's right, he cut off the bolts. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
That's the first
I
one we
think,
saw, anyway.
I think they've
Yeah.
moved to just the gun by itself does nothing. You have to have the attachments for it. But I'm
Or
not
maybe
100%.
the basic gun or just does some cutting, and then the other attachments modify that for various
Yeah.
other
But
functions.
it's not a gun; it's a tool. Very
That's-
different.
Okay, it's a bear.
You can bear it, but it's not a bear.
Very simple.
the
Simon
bear
says, "So happy for the Yacht Club as it lets me get CIG's 20 minutes of weekly content condensed down to 3 hours."
3 hours. Completely. No, it's going to be longer than that.
This is the absolute opposite of what Movify does.
We are the
Yes,
opposite of
yes.
Nubifire.
We drink a lot and we
Yes,
talk
we are.
very long.
Like, No, yeah, this is your midweek bar citizen where we hang out with the community and each other and talk about things and kind of bullshit around and just have a good time. So
It's every Wednesday
Yeah.
you've ever needed.
Done.
That you didn't know you needed.
midweek community dose.
I call bullshit on this video. That lift never works.
Yeah, that lift never. It's not that smooth.
That lift works for me all the time.
Are you kidding me? It's never
I
worked
ne-
for me. Not
I
once.
never have any problem with that lift going up, and I'm always looking up as I'm going up the lift because it's so cool because it's going up like 8 stories.
How do you
It's
get
huge.
the lights in that mode? That's not off.
Yeah, that's
It looks
powered
like
off.
there was-
Yeah,
it
that's
looked
powered
like
off,
there was
and
more lights
it's
on though.
and it's really cool because he shows all the different rooms powering the lights on, which is very, very cool. Like Narania did an amazing job on this.
Yeah, he
He
always
is
does.
so
He's
so
shown quite a
talented.
few of his videos.
So talented.
So this
But
was
it's-
leaked in the newsletter, and it's this 890 jump, obviously
Wait, the
cinematic
leaks.
that Naranian put together, and it's just fantastic. Go ahead,
Yeah,
John. I said
wasn't really-
we put
wasn't
it on.
really
We didn't say what it was.
Yeah, we just kind of threw it out there. It's like, oh wow, it's Naranian's video.
Here,
Look at
watch
that.
this.
Yeah.
Here,
Ooh.
while we're gabbling along.
Like- Watch my left hand while I do this over here with my right hand. But yeah, I thought it was very cool in seeing how the lights power on in kind of a sequential manner. They don't just like all come on all at the same time. I didn't even realize that because you go up to the pilot's chair and you get in, you turn it on, and you're not really paying attention to that subtleness of it. But the lighting in the ship is just stunning. I think they did a great job.
So this is 4 minutes and 4.5 minutes. So it's really impressive, but I don't think we have the time for it. So we're going to keep moving on.
Yep.
So after that, we got a new jump point. So I'm not going to run through it, but
You can't
the
show
jump point is
to not
always
subscribers.
impressive.
We're just showing that it
The
exists.
first page. Oh,
Hey,
Carson. Nicely done.
Thanks, Carson.
Oh, by the way, we're gonna get halfway through the show. You guys can rename us again.
In dollars.
That's true.
Or no, $25.
That's true. And if it's and if you're like Carson and you've given us a portion towards that 25,
Which I think
you
he's
can
up
top
for
up
another
to
rename.
get to the full 25.
He's
So
at
if
20
you want
now.
to.
Well,
He's at
he's
20.
at a total of 45.
Okay.
He's our all-time winner for the evening.
He
So
really is.
he's only 5 away from another
He
rename.
better win.
Didn't he win last week?
No.
I don't,
No,
I don't
who won
remember
last week?
yesterday.
Alright.
I don't remember an
Alright,
hour ago.
It's been a busy
So-
week.
So who's actually updating the list of people who's winning?
Ramar won
We're
last
gonna,
week.
we're
Ra
gonna,
Amar.
Who is
we're gonna
updating the
throw
list?
that one back
Oh
out
wait,
there.
wait, I
Yeah.
know. I
I-
think
Yeah, that was a cut list that we
wasn't,
gave away last
T
week.
Neitzer was. Wasn't T
Neitzer
done
is-
that?
Yeah, he's
Neitzer has been doing it.
Remar.
Neitzer's been the man. Do we
Thanks,
have that
Neitzer.
list?
You're awesome.
Raymar.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
all
it's
right.
called
Check it out.
it's called shipped
Can you
giveaways.
just spam that
There we
list?
go, Carson.
There
you
it
can pick a
is.
name. Nicely done.
T, you could just
Nicely
spam
done.
that list because it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like 16
Thanks,
pages of
Carson.
ships giveaways.
You're awesome, man.
Because that's all we do is giveaways.
It's not that impressive yet. It'll be impressive later.
Oh,
We give away a lot of ships. We
I mean,
we
it's-
haven't
There's several grand of given away
So-
already. but
so we're averaging about $250 a week in giveaways. So
Yeah.
that's $1,000 a month for CIG. That's $12,000 a year that this community is raising for CIG for Star Citizen. I think that's pretty fucking impressive.
yeah, damn right. it
Yeah,
is.
well
Like,
said.
thanks
when
to
you put it
all
that
of
way.
y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this
I'm gonna
community
run
is,
out of buyback ships sooner.
I know, I was just thinking.
we,
I don't
we,
have any
we have a
left.
lot of people in the community. We can draw
I'm
some
really gonna
buybacks
have to
for.
go crazy in the anniversary sale. Make sure we got enough for next
Right.
year.
To melt my fleet, start buying other
Yeah.
things.
My
Yeah,
poor
we,
fleet.
we should probably help some people
I
who
had,
need.
I had
who need to
12
work their
arrows
way
when we
up.
started. I only got 4 left.
I need to give away some of my buybacks so I can get to my next
Yeah.
concierge level.
There
I'm
you go.
less-
Jeez.
I'm
Oh,
less than 1,000
I love
from
it.
my
Yeah.
F8.
Yeah,
I'm
jeez.
Pimping the
1,000.
community.
So what we're watching here is the Star Citizen Live Arena Commander and Star Marine discussion
Yes.
that went on. So
I
hope
love
it's
this
in
map.
just want to make
this
sure people
time.
know what they're looking at while we've got
Well,
it
no,
running.
I hope it's in that dusk, high sun kind of time because you can come around a corner and there might be sun outside the window and you can't see nothing. I'm
I-
going to be sitting on the other side of that.
I wonder, since they said it's on an actual planet, is the planet rotating? Or is it going to be at different daylight
That
times?
would be
It's a
super cool.
map. It's a map.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm-
but they put it on a planet.
Come on, don't
So
kill
is the
the
planet
hype.
Why,
rotating?
why would they
Don't kill
build
the
an
We don't know.
entire planet? Why would they do that? It's probably a
It-
flat Earth, a tiny
No,
little flat Earth.
No.
Yeah.
Obviously, you didn't actually watch the Star Citizen live,
Oh,
Stim.
Yeah.
Ooh, snap!
Burns.
My man.
I
Because
missed this one.
I-
I've been
it-
busy. Been busy. Been
Yeah, I
working.
know you guys are working hard.
And my
but
dad's been in
yeah,
the
yeah,
hospital.
so they,
and,
they,
and,
they,
and, and, and,
it's okay, man. We love you. We love you, buddy. Love you.
Work it.
But yeah, so that they said it was actually less resource intensive for them to just spawn up a whole planet with an outpost on it and create a boundary around it than to create a partial planet map to put
Nice.
one on.
That's cool.
It's like, oh well, I mean, we've got this tech.
Well,
Let's
that's good tech, right?
just spin up a planet. That's
Yeah,
fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
plan.
I thought that was fucking awesome.
That's great tech. I love that.
Yeah, so Gamers Cafe says that it's on an actual planet, Lyria 2. So, and it looks a lot like Hurston, and I know that we saw Lyria 2 in the Citizen Con from 2016. Was it with the with the sandworm? And so the whole, and they were talking a lot about the lore about the Good Doctor map, and that's what they call it, because it's based on the story of the doctor that had this really charismatic personality and started a cult, and he moved to Lyria 2, and he kind of started this whole cult follower population on the planet, which to this day they're very insular and very anti visitor immigration, anything like that, and so that whole story and part of the background of building this was with the intent to have an AI NPC swarm mode, just like we have in Vandal Swarm and Pirate Swarm. So they're working towards populating this map with a different play option for Star Marine, where it's populated full of NPCs, which I think would be absolutely fucking phenomenal for those of us that just want to practice against.
Shoot NPCs in the
Yeah,
face.
Pete
Yeah,
Sampras says it's layer 2, which is, you could tell. I mean, just it looks gorgeous. I mean, way better than what you would think, Hurston would be.
and with their solar system editor tech, I mean, they can spin up a planet like that and just randomize it pretty easily with their procedural tools.
Yep. Okay. Next.
Hold on.
And the only reason I was saying Hurston is
I
that
can't say anything about this.
the biomes look. It looks like a similar biome to what they've got on the Hurston, the Savannah. So like the biome, the Savannah biome on Lyria 2, on Lear 2.
All right.
Okay, moving on. So that takes us to the Bar Citizens on Saturdays. This was San Diego, California.
San Diego.
Oh, wow. That's a great one.
So we
Yeah,
we moved on
good.
awful fast there without covering any of the other stuff about the Star
Oh.
Citizen Live.
Okay,
Wow.
no. Well,
That's fair.
okay, no. That's fair. Let's pause. Let's take a
Hold on,
breather.
is that Rex in that
Let's
picture?
back
there?
up the truck. Let's back up the truck and talk for a little bit. Jordan, go ahead. More about
Hey,
Inside
thanks for
Star
the
Citizen.
follow, Matt.
Hey,
Uh,
Mad Hatter.
Awesome, thanks, Mad Hatter. So several other things, and I only got like half of the notes from the show because they covered quite a few things. So pillar director for combat for Star Citizen for the entire project. He talked about a lot of different subjects. Part of what they were talking about were the arena commander modes, the Pirate Swarm modes.
Thanks
And
for
so
the feedback.
they changed the boundary on one of the maps, which was the Dying Star. So a lot of people have complained that the Arena Commander maps are very small with the way that we travel right now. So they expanded the boundaries and they made it a soft boundary. So when you go through it, it doesn't kill you instantly. Hey, Fire, good to see you, man.
What's up, buddy?
You missed the part earlier where everybody was saying that we're exactly the opposite, where we condense 20 minutes of news into 3 hours.
That's right.
14 bottles of scotch and 6 hours later.
News in
6 hours. 14 bottles of scotch and 6 hours later.
And then, did any of y'all hear about the Pirate Swarm changes, or y'all didn't actually catch that?
Okay.
Doc, you saw that, didn't you?
Go through them because there's been a lot of speculation about what actually has changed.
So
what's changed?
they've refactored Pirate Swarm so that it's going to behave better, but also at the end, the boss fight is essentially a hammerhead, and so that's really more than you can kill in a single seater fighter, and so you're going to be fighting it for a little bit, and then 10 Merlins are going to come in to support you and help you win that out.
I can't.
What
say that
are you talking about?
And then
like throwing
and then-
rocks at a big thing.
Yeah,
Never mind.
and
I can't
And then,
say
they were talking about FPS scanning, so they're going to be implementing a refactor to the scanning. So the audio scanning will be the passive. So the old FPS 3D radar will still have the scanning for any sounds of people who move around or gunfire or things like that going on. But then they're going to have active scanning, similar to the ship scanning for infrared and electromagnetic transmissions. So that's going to be coming in the future. And then let's see, the multiplayer group system. I thought that was really awesome. So they're going to implement a method for players to spawn into, like, say, a hammerhead. So you could do Pirate Swarm in a hammerhead, and
That'd be
you and
cool.
your party can spawn in and be spawned into the seats. So you'll be able to select, okay, this person's going to be a pilot, this person's going to be in any one of these turrets, or in a 600, or in an 890J, or in any of the multi-crew ships, a Connie.
What is it?
What
What is
have
with you tonight, Carson? Jeez, we love you, man.
Oh man! Holy shit, dude!
Wow.
Carson,
Wow.
He really wants to rename people.
you are a gentleman and a scholar.
A gentleman, a
Thank-
scholar,
Wow.
and I'm
Well
going
done.
to pour another
Thank you
scotch
for your
just
support.
for you.
Thank you for your support of the Yacht Club and this community, and for CIG and the project.
Well
You
said.
keep
Awesome.
submitting, I'll keep
Awesome.
drinking.
Well
that's
said.
perfect.
Yeah. T-Night's just gonna queue you up for two or three names, I think, for next show.
Yeah.
No, it'll be this one because we're gonna do halfway.
Or if you need them now.
yeah,
halfway.
Yeah,
Either way.
we're what the hell time is it? 11 o'clock.
Yeah, we could
Yes.
about what 11:45.
Well,
The
we're
only time zone.
only gonna go for like another hour or so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So I mean,
have to push a
we're
little bit
already
further.
in.
We
Yeah,
gotta
we're
hurry.
already
Push harder.
we're only going to condense into 2 hours this evening because I have an interview in the morning and I have to get up and be at the fairly top of my
T-Nice
game.
says he's
Well-
gonna queue him up for next show.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
there we go.
I'll have 3 names queued up for next week already.
Um,
And those were all the notes that I took on the
Perfect.
Star Citizen Live.
So on to the Bar Citizen. So again, this is San Diego,
Citizen.
California, and it looks like
This
there's a really
was
great crowd.
TwitchCon. Yeah, so this was TwitchCon. So I see Bad News Baron in there. I see some
There's
other
the
people that
few.
I recognize.
Back there.
Few.
nice.
Somebody
Yeah,
said
that's
they
Rexilla.
Oh, Rex.
And
Yeah.
Buster and Rex.
yeah, there's
Rex,
Rexilla,
Rex is behind Buster.
Buster.
And-
Yeah, a lot of people in there that we
Wow.
recognize. So a lot of the
Man, I
community
almost wish I went.
streamers went out there.
Hey, Leon, thanks for the
And
follow.
yeah, so that's every year out there in San Diego. Folks travel from all over the country and all over the world to go to TwitchCon, and I think it was
Should've gone.
might
I
have
got
been
a free place to
easier for
stay,
them
too.
this
I
year
went.
because in previous years, CitizenCon is very shortly after TwitchCon, so it makes it really hard for the streamers to do both
Yeah.
trips within like a week or two of each other. It's actually easier for them to do semi-easier for the LA CitizenCon 3 years ago.
Is Rex,
but so they were
all these guys go. Is the few going to? Yeah, he is going to.
Yeah,
Citizen
he's going to Citizen Con.
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah no
He
Rex
fucking
is definitely
rules.
going to
That's
CitizenCon.
awesome. Nice.
Yep. So that's what
Can't
that's
wait to
what they
meet
do.
him. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they had two bar citizens in San Diego. I think it was Friday and Saturday. I think it was, and Xylo was there. Where is he? Xylo in the picture somewhere? I don't see him in the picture. He might have been taking
Yeah,
the
I don't
picture.
see him there.
Yeah, I don't see him.
Might have been him taking the picture because this went out on the RSI Twitter feed. There was another one. Moving right
So-
along.
So
Mr.
then
Producer.
after that, who really cares about all these other Twitch streamers that were at TwitchCon
Yeah.
and stuff like that? We were doing our own Twitch streaming on Saturday.
We
So-
did.
So the Yacht Club decided to put together another party stream. So on Saturdays, we used to do it before the summer came, and now that the summer is over, we're going to start doing it a lot more. Although we can't do it this Saturday, but going forward on Saturdays, we're going to put together a party cruise. So now that we have our beloved 890 in the game, and it has most of its elevators and ladders working, we'll be able to cruise around and check out some of the sites and try not to get stream sniped, because that happens way too easily. So this was
So we're
some
looking
video
for
here.
reliable protection.
And what we were doing is
Waiting-
we were loading vehicles.
Yeah.
We got 13 Cyclones, 2 Nox, 2 Grey Cats, an Ursa, and a
A
Ballista,
ballista and a pear tree.
and a Dragonfly.
And blown up. You also got blown up.
Yes, we did manage to get blown up. We had a stream sniper, Scarlet. She's pretty well known in the community for having shenanigans and fun like that. She exploited this running out of gas, and I have to toot my own horn. I did manage to land us with 0 fuel without crashing.
Yes,
I did that earlier.
just in time for Scarlet to get in between
Yeah, we
our
were
shields
going
and,
through
and us and blow us up.
I can land with no fuel
Yep.
too. It just
Yeah.
involves a giant ball of
And that's
fire.
Scarlet
Not as
shooting at
well
us
as
right
I
there.
did.
Can't
Yeah,
say
so
anything
this is me
important.
trying to take evasive maneuvers in a massive space yacht and realizing it's like I'm not going to get out of atmosphere with
Yeah.
I think I had like 8% fuel. Or,
Much less than bingo.
like, this is not good. So I better head for some landing zone. And then I was thinking like, well, if we can get down, we can get all the vehicles out and we can take off in the vehicles. But that didn't work. Because she managed to get once we landed without fuel, then she got up inside of our shields and blasted us in the engines and blew us up there. So
Do we have that on stream?
took us out.
I'm
It's
sure you
somewhere
probably
in.
Yeah, we do.
It's a little further along in that. I didn't link it specifically.
There she is, right
But,
there, right in
yeah.
behind us. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame.
Yep. There it was. Yeah.
Well,
If you're gonna stream snipe, at least do it freaking legitimately. God,
There is no
with
legit.
that.
Yeah,
Legitimately.
what's legitimate?
There's no legit. Like they're out to kill us and
with honor.
so she did.
I don't know. That's called legitimate.
yeah. So
I think
well
it's
and
lame, but okay.
and so what was actually fun and funny about it was so we did actually have some air cover and support. So Ed was in a Vanguard and I'm blanking out on his name that joined us. It starts with a V. He was in the Hammerhead. Starts with the V. The guy that joined us. He was a streamer. He was streaming also. Vulture. Sorry about that. I go back to
Vulture. Yeah, Vulture.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Vulture
He
was the
just started
Hammerhead,
streaming,
and
by
then
the way, and he
Yeah,
does a
he's
fantastic
awesome.
job. So you should check him out.
yeah,
if you
he's
get a
great.
chance.
Check out Vulture. And then a friend of his, Snow. So there was another Hammerhead that came in, and Snow took out the Hammerhead, and Scarlet took out some of our air cover, and shenanigans and space battles ensued, and it was a fun, spontaneous, unplanned time. And then then we got everybody together and went to Lyria and got into some Cyclones and drove around for a bit, and then they tracked us down again, and our air cover took her out the first time, and then she came back, and then she took them out, and then everybody piled into the Hammerhead, and then she ran off and tracked, and I took off in Skippy Steve's 325, which was stupid. I should have piled into the Hammerhead, and she took me out as I was taking off, and so I respawned back at Area 18, and then I took off in a 325,
Steve.
and she took me out as soon as I took off, and very
Which is
shortly
clearly
thereafter.
because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
So that's that's probably
Obviously. Yeah, no, we definitely need to have more air cover next time.
Yes, definitely.
I'll make
She-
sure we
she-
got covered
she-
next time.
She's a very effective pilot.
Good luck
We
is all I
have
have
to
to
give her
say.
that. We have to give her that. She's a very effective pilot.
Effective
Yeah.
is good, but
And you know
using
what?
cheap is
The,
lame.
the stream sniping
Kills
added,
legitimately.
as far as I'm concerned, it added to the stream. It wasn't any kind of griefing.
Yeah, no,
I think that
we had fun. We had fun with it.
Fun.
yeah, in Star Citizen, you have the
Yeah.
ability to react to these things. So, what we do is we get on Discord and we send a few messages, and all of a sudden we've got an escort, and now it's a more engaging stream. Got more people involved. It's a lot of fun. So,
Yeah, I actually know it would have been fun if we had all.
What?
You could have
Yeah.
hacked us
You're
in the hammer.
cutting out there, Jordan.
yeah,
I don't know
You're
if
cutting
it's your
Ah,
internet or
my damn internet.
damn it.
need to get some better interwebs.
Yes.
Better squirrels.
Eat your
Better squirrels.
Get those hamsters pedaling faster.
Really?
Yep.
Feed 'em
All right,
some-
moving on.
Some Red Bull.
All
or something.
right. So there were a lot of bar citizens that occurred.
So there was a second TwitchCon bar citizen in San Diego. After the first one, so there was another picture. Buster was also saying that there were a lot more people in the second picture than the first one.
Nice. Let's see it.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. It's coming.
What is this?
Oh my God! There's
1999?
so many
That's-
people in that one.
That's a different one. That's
a
not
different
the
picture.
that's not the other TwitchCon. That's
It's like
actually
at
from
least
that's
5.5.
Canberra.
That's Canberra.
That's Canberra.
Yeah. I only
Hey,
had
you,
one picture
there's-
from TwitchCon.
There's 6 people there. So
Oh, I see.
could've
7,
sworn I
8,
had
9,
the other
10.
TwitchCon.
No.
12.
Waving.
So this was Canberra, Australia. I think JJ. I think that was you there. There you go. Yeah,
It says
you
that
moved
was
those
an
around
early
and
photo.
lost one of the pictures.
That was Canberra. How do you say that?
Canberra, like Canada bear.
Cranberry.
Canberra. All right.
Stim would probably say cranberry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he would
Okay,
say-
moving on
Canada.
to Dallas
Yeah,
Fort Worth.
They had
Wow,
pictures
everyone-
around.
Okay,
Everyone's
you went
paying
every
attention
week?
there.
So they were having a LAN party.
I mean,
They were
weird.
having a LAN party there.
Oh, that'll be this weekend for us.
yeah, I'm looking
We'll take
forward to that.
pictures.
It's Columbus,
Land
Ohio, this
party.
weekend coming up Saturday.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
I haven't been to a LAN party since like
We'll
2004.
try and do some Star Citizen, but no promises.
Yeah, this is more of a land
Keep it
party
going
than
on the
than
big
a bar
screen.
citizen, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Very cool.
Okay, then moving on to
and-
San Diego.
In the show
There
channel.
we go.
Yeah, there it is. That's the other one.
Rex and a few. That's awesome.
I see a Xylo.
You and Buster's right there.
There's
Yep, there's Ilo on the left.
Yeah, on the left there.
He's on the right,
Got,
but
There's
That's a good-looking group right there.
A lot of great citizens having a great time at a bar. citizen.
Yeah. Well, I like that guy's
Yeah, so-
shirt with the shark
yeah,
teeth
somebody-
across it. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, there's Captain Richard in the back on the
Yeah,
on
that's
the
Captain
on the
Richard.
right. Yep,
Obviously, the few.
No.
yep. A lot of people. I recognize a couple of other people. I just can't
That's a
put
lot of
names to.
good-looking people
I-
in that picture.
A lot of nerds, a lot of great nerds. This is a great community. So barcitizen.sc, and this is one of the bigger, more popular personality streamer gatherings, but all around the world. Like the other pictures that we're showing here.
That's
are
exactly
getting
what
together
Rex looks like every picture. I love it.
Yeah.
It's like
he's
his
awesome.
MO. It's perfect.
So not everybody was famous that get some exposure this week. So we had also on Sunday, we got some really good community content that was released. So this is just a beautiful picture.
I didn't see
submitted
Yeah,
it.
so there's
by-
so there's a Hercules, some artwork there.
Yeah, this is from Reddit. Beautiful one.
No leaks is this, right?
These are not leaks. These are
No,
community
that looks cool though.
submissions.
I missed
Oops.
that one. I totally missed that. That's cool.
Let's click on it. Sorry.
Oh,
So that's
well,
beautiful. I don't know if you guys know about Displate. They're not sponsors for us, but
Who?
I would love to get a Displate of a really nice 890, and this is one I can put on a wall for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, like a picture, like a print.
Yeah, so
Are
Displate,
they allowed to do that? Oh,
probably not, and maybe Xylo can confirm if he's around. But
you-
people are submitting them
You could
anyway.
create them. Yeah, you could create them for your own personal use, but you cannot sell them to other people for profit.
got it.
So
Yeah,
can
the
somebody
problem is
print
that
them and sell them
they're
for
being
profit?
sold, so
Yeah.
Yeah, Xylo has left. So
Yeah, he got
you
tired of all
can
your
sell
crap.
them for profit. No, we do not condone that. We're just saying.
Let's-
No, it would be really cool if they
let's
came
do
up
this
with
first
some
giveaway
prints
before we
to,
Hold
start.
on, we're
Oh,
nearly
yeah,
there.
let's
Nearly
do that.
there. So this
we're
one
nearly there.
here, this is.
What are we looking at here?
What are we looking at here? This is
An
how to
890
deal with a
getting shot the
hammerhead.
hell and back.
This is by Sadar. So Sadar, that's how.
Hey, thanks for
this
the
is his
follow.
opinion
Oh,
how you
thanks for
take care of a
following.
hammerhead.
Oh, wait. Is this an 890?
You just ram it.
Say what I'm not going to say what I'm seeing here, but I think you all know. Okay.
So just
Is
ram
that
the
how we?
hammerhead.
Is that how we do it?
That's how you do it.
So there's like no
Currently.
damage to the 890.
Doesn't
Wow.
look to be much damage to the hammerhead either.
Until then.
Until it
Hull
explodes.
damage. Yeah, buddy. Hull damage.
All
You don't have to
right.
worry about them shields.
And then
Yeah,
May
now
not be
he's permanently got a piece of freaking
Yeah, may not be
hammerhead stuck in
entirely
his
innocent in
teeth.
it there.
we have this song that a guy created. The song was created by Alex B22. Kind of neat.
Do we have a song?
Yeah, you guys can't hear it. Sorry.
You know, if you were good at your job, we could hear it.
Yeah, if I was good and if I cared, but it's just, it's just for the community. So that's pretty cool. You should check that one out because it's a pretty good track. It's only like a
I'll have
minute
to
long,
Listen to
but
that one.
it's pretty good.
Kind of cool. I like
Sorry,
it.
sorry, I can't
You
play
should-
for you
you should-
guys.
You should post that into the Discord for.
That's a good point.
For everybody that's watching the Teenager's going to do the infamous bang Discord. There it is. Join now.
It's an exclamation point.
There we go. Okay, so
Yep.
Hey, we haven't.
let's do that giveaway. So exclamation
have
point
chat.
ship me.
Yeah,
Join,
we've
by
got a
the
few
way.
giveaways to do here.
Okay, I'll bring up chat. Let's go
Okay.
back to.
So what do we want to give away first? Do we want to give away a CitizenCon 2948 goodie bag?
Yeah, let's do that first. The
2948?
2948.
Or the okay. All right, everyone. So bang ship me or exclamation point ship me and get in there. Here we go. We are rolling.
Benjamin.
Buford. Congratulations. Are you
Hey,
speak up in chat?
Benjamin Buford. There he is.
There he is.
All right,
There we go.
go.
So
Hey, make sure you are in the Discord and message Shadow.
Shad Zero again.
and what did he win?
He won the
2948.
fabulous 2948 goodie bag, which includes the
Woo!
awesome trench coat and a couple of little
And the
goodies.
knife.
Oh yeah, the knife. That's right.
The knife.
Nice.
The knife we haven't even seen yet. But yeah.
Congrats, man.
It's
That's
actually, we
fantastic.
have
Well
seen
done.
it. It's in hangars.
Yeah.
It's your flare
Oh
available,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. But it's not in game though.
No, it's not usable. It's in
No.
game. It's not usable.
No, it's decorative.
yet. Maybe someday.
Ceremonial, you might say.
Amaze balls.
Do we want to do the other giveaway? The other
No, let's keep going.
goodie
because
bag?
We've
Keep
got more
going.
to
Keep
go.
going.
We've got a little bit more to
Keep
go.
going, assholes. Anyway.
We don't have tons of time, is what I was just
No,
thinking.
I know.
Oh yeah.
All right, so then this week in Star Citizen started, so that we get this on Monday. We actually get this
Monday.
on Friday, September 30th. What was that? 2 days
Monday.
ago. That was Monday. All
Yeah.
day. So
Yeah.
we got this week Star Citizen, and we got a lot more community content, which is fun. So let's dive in and check out some of that community content. Okay, this one's really cool. Remember how we were talking about how the Kalis it could be a reference to oscilloscopes? Well,
Oh, this.
somebody created
That was very cool.
the Star Citizen logo using an oscilloscope, which is amazing.
I really feel sorry for that oscilloscope because my god, that thing had to have been tortured.
Yeah, I know. It's
It
gonna
had
have
to
that
be a
burned into its
multi-scope.
screen.
So Doc, there's a multi-scope, right? Because there's
Right.
one. The oscilloscope is a single. I forget what the ones is called. They can actually do multiple traces,
I think they're called multiple oscilloscopes.
multi-scope or something like that. But yeah, it had to have been one of.
Maybe they're duplex oscilloscopes. I forget.
Something like that. Yeah, it's a very long time ago.
Yes.
This was
What
super cool.
This
Heck
is
are
an
we-
animated Android background that somebody made.
I could totally make
Yeah,
Pretty
those.
cool.
Oh, I'm gonna make a Vanguard one right freaking now.
Nice.
Maybe
so,
maybe after the show.
Coming soon, next show.
so when we were checking this out, Jordan, you said that this is actually something that people can download. Is that right, or make their own?
Yes, there was a link on that. If you want to post that into the
I'm doing
in the
that right
Discord,
now.
so you can
Right
actually
now.
go there. There was an app for that or something like that.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so
Yep,
live
Stimmy just
wallpapers.
Posted it.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna throw that into the info links as well, so that'll be saved.
So that's kind of a neat one. Okay, moving on.
Yep.
We also had
Franklin.
this guy here.
Township.
So somewhere among the stars. So
Somewhere. Sorry.
So who put this together? This is by Papagama, and it's a pretty cool video, nice and short. And what I liked about this one is it shows, and like it's terrible that I don't know which moon this is, but it's just gorgeous looking out the back of the 890 jump, just flying around. I thought that was just awesome, and it's got some great music
that-
too.
Is that Selin?
But
No, Selin doesn't have those other colors. Selin's pretty
It's
uniform
not
color.
selling.
no, that's not.
So where is it?
That's
There's so many different moons.
It's damn it. Which one's it?
Magda?
No.
That might
No.
that might be Mr. Equilibrium
Ida.
says it's Ida.
It's Ida.
Okay,
Ida,
I'm
Ida?
gonna- I'm gonna post
Ida,
that one
Ida?
as well. So there we are. That's in Discord. You can check it out.
That's
at your
pretty cool.
leisure.
Chickadoo.
Okay.
I think it's Ida.
Yeah, we have more votes for Ida than Magda. I haven't been to those moons.
And then
Oh yeah, these were funny. Somebody was doing a series of these. Cool
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
don't look at
Has not been
explosions.
to that moon?
so
Wow,
this is
that's-
Lone John Silver did like 5
Lone
of them.
Jones. I love it.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So that one's the 600i. Now we've got the Valkyrie.
The flight of the Val.
Pretty good explosion.
Yes.
Woo.
890 jump.
Brilliant.
It doesn't blow up.
Not completely.
Minimal explosion there.
I think it falls apart a bit more.
Yeah.
This
it
was
cuts
one of
like
the
3
best.
pieces. I died in one of those recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone dies in a lot of those.
That's a pretty cool explosion.
And so that was all those. Let's do this one more time. Everybody loves explosions.
Michael Bay.
Pretty much.
Piece that together and make a YouTube video out of it.
Here we
All right,
go.
so then we had the lore piece, because this is now on to Tuesday. So this was the, well, actually, who read this one? Any takers?
Who did what now?
Who read
Glossed
the lore
over
piece? You glossed over it?
I did not read the lore piece at all. Doc, if you glossed over it, you saw more than we did.
Yeah, it's about RSI.
One job,
TLDR there.
Dr. Murray, one job.
It talks about
He's been sick in bed.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, it's good enough.
Which is the exact place to read Star Citizen lore posts, as far as I'm concerned.
That is true. So finish, Doc. There.
no, it's fine.
Like,
It's just it talks about the beginning and the midway and where they are.
so it's the lore about RSI that as a manufacturer.
And there was
Yeah.
a journey,
I guess-
and there were obstacles to overcome. And
Yeah, and there's some character arcs.
Because the
So
Mantis
we
is coming
know.
out.
I have a $50 gift card and a $25 gift card, and I have an
Ooh.
additional $29.48 goodie bag on top of the one just gave away.
okay, well,
I'm just scanning through everything. Just so,
okay, no, this is good.
We'll
This is good.
Anyway.
save those for next week. Let's go ahead and
Next
do
week.
another giveaway let's give another giveaway
Yeah,
now
let's
for
do
the
another
other
goodie bag.
because
The
we're
other
getting
goodie
goodie bag.
Plus,
Everyone ship
the
me.
other-
Ship bag, bang goodie bag.
yeah.
No, sorry.
If you already entered, you're still entered.
Are they?
Yeah, New
that
Variety said
true?
longest concept in history. Yeah,
Wait, is that
it's
Yes, it has been.
if you're entered already, you don't have to re-enter. But if you
Okay.
feel like re-entering, that's fine too.
I didn't know that.
who wasn't already entered.
Okay.
Yes, we've got a great bot, and let's
Oh,
let's roll it.
Rolling. No, we already rolled it?
Let's-
JURVDB one. Good job.
JervDB is
JervDB.
is in. Okay,
Is this person
JervDB. Make sure
here?
you get in the Discord and message.
Oh, he's there. Yeah, he says cool. Good.
This is
Yeah.
cool. Ty guys.
Right on, man.
Who's
Congratulations.
in the Discord
All right,
and
so-
message Shadow.
Who's Ty?
Yeah, contact Shadowkin and
And that was
Yep,
a
and-
SeasonCon
Get-
2949 goodies pack, right?
49.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
this,
that's
that's
correct.
this year.
That's right. That's this
I-
year.
I've got to get
It
this
ain't
year, so
even
I haven't
out
gotten it
yet.
yet.
You don't
I'm
even know
gonna
what it
get
is. It really is a mystery giveaway.
I thought we knew what they were.
We probably do.
It's armor and a gun. And something else. Probably a balloon.
It's a flare.
No, a plushie. A ship plushie.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It was a ship plushie.
A balloon.
Which is-
Dude, a plushie is like, I'm gonna buy 12 of those.
Yeah.
I-
I thought
Until
I don't
we
think
get
it-
until we get cats in the game,
but
I'm
it's-
gonna have to. I'm just have to have
Plushie.
plushies. So
Everybody
fluffy,
loves
I'm
it.
gonna die.
Everybody loves the turtles and teddy bear
yeah.
So fluffy,
already.
I'm
So yeah, plushie is a big deal.
All right.
All right.
Hi.
So before we move on to what we have on the
Teach
screen
me
here,
again.
before we move on Monday nights, the United Earth Mining Corporation does Mining Mondays, and so I had the opportunity to fly with.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, so I had the opportunity to fly with Rockseeker and the group on Mondays. If you're into mining, I highly recommend you go and check out the United Earth Mining Corporation. Not only do they have these Mining Mondays, they also have an application that you have to be a UEMC member to use. It's called the UEMC bot, and you can use this bot to put in commands to find out anything you want to know about mining information that's been collected so far in the game. So things like, you actually have to use some script the way you type it, but you're basically asking what's selling the best right now, where do I sell it, and it reports out to you, the right mineral or the right location to go sell it, and your options of where you can sell it and what exactly you're selling it for. It also has data from the ARC map. So let's say in the future when you're deciding to go to a particular system, you can type in that system's name and it'll report back what all the different heavenly bodies are in that system. And let's keep it to celestial bodies at the moment. And it'll explain to you what those are and what they do. So it's got some lore value, but really it's about mining. And they've been collecting a lot of mining data, and they do it every time we get a new patch, so the mining data changes. So if you're interested in mining, especially with 3.7 coming up with the FPS mining that's happening, UEMC, it's the largest mining specific corporation with well over 500 members. I don't know where they're at now. It's probably 700 or 800 members. So give them a shout out and go check it out if you're interested.
I'm a member of UMC, and I think they're
Really?
they're a great group. Yeah, actually. So fuck you guys for snoring and bullshitting through that entire
No,
segment.
we're not here to
soliloquy.
plug. Jeez,
You
we
know,
didn't
fuck
do
you
anything
guys.
before.
You know, it's like
I didn't know we're plugging corpse now.
Yeah, I didn't know we
He
were
was-
plugging our
he was-
orgs.
he was
Christ.
talking. He was talking about. Well, for anybody
No,
who's
we know
in,
UMC is
involved
great.
in
I had nothing wrong with that.
yeah,
but I didn't
for-
know we were going into a whole fucking 5-minute spiel over it. It's just-
Well, no, like
it
It's
might
a
have
great
been
corp,
it
don't
might
get
have
me
been
wrong.
might have been a
no idea where we were going.
sponsorship
it
segment.
was
there.
also something else that happened in the community,
What
and it
is
happens
UEMC
every
giving
week.
us?
So
No, what are they giving us?
joy,
doing?
fun, and laughter.
So nothing. They're giving us
No,
tech.
they're giving us nothing.
No,
'cause
they're giving people resources who mine, and some people actually mine, and they have tremendous resources, and this app
Well,
that they've come
yeah.
up with is tremendous for that. So
Oh, it's fantastic.
yeah, since you guys
It's really good.
don't like mining, so fuck you guys. This is for people who like mining.
Oh, I
So
actually love
anybody who
mining.
likes
I just
mining-
don't do it myself. I make other minions do it.
Yeah, mining is for
Okay.
the lessers.
So if you want to be a lesser like I do, come check out the mining. Okay, so moving on. What we have is this is Haskaha put together this beautiful photo of a hawk and a bounty hunter. Clearly,
it is beautiful.
Yeah, Clearly, it's
He does great
day in the
work.
life of a bounty hunter. Very cool.
He is so incredibly talented.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's no
Oh,
doubt
thanks,
about
Richard Sky.
that.
Resubscribe for
Hey!
2 months.
Thanks for resubbing, man. Good to have you here. Glad you're enjoying the content.
Always good to see resubs.
All
Alright,
right.
what's next?
So Mantis Q&A. Are we ready for this?
Ooh,
Are
the
we?
Mantis Q&A.
No, we have to wait at least 3 more weeks.
Shouldn't we wait until the ship is released before we do a Q&A?
I don't know. I read something
No.
about it on Newsweek.
Yeah, right?
All right. So who wants to take the first question? I'll take
release it
the
one-
first
one
question.
question
There we
at a
go.
time.
Okay. So, well, how many questions do we have? Oh, there's quite a few, aren't there?
There's a few.
Okay, let's try and run through them. So, will we be able to fit interdiction devices into other ships? Well, in the future, yes. And I'm glad they came out to do this because if I was selling ships, I wouldn't necessarily be motivated to release this now. I would because I'm not evil, but I wouldn't be motivated to because then I would sell less of this particular ship. So it's really honorable that they did that.
Honestly, I think it's better for them to release Q&As earlier in the sale process instead of like what we've been seeing is, okay, they have a concept sale and then
Not
later
this early.
they
Not this early.
well, yeah, we don't even know when they're selling it.
Yeah.
But I just
Like, I prefer to see Q&As after the concept sell. And you know when they first started doing Q&As, they would sell the ship on Thursday, and the Q&A would
Yes.
be next Wednesday.
yes. I wish they would go back to that. That was good timing. Now they're waiting 2 weeks to do the Q&As,
Yeah.
which
Hold on.
it's like
So they haven't sold the ship. Why are you complaining that we got the
We're just
questions
talking about
before the ship
their-
was revealed? Because
We're
people
just
have
talking
lots of
about
quality
questions.
timing.
The quality
you
of the Q&A is lesser when we don't know as the ship to start with.
Okay.
This is
but
all
at
a
the
bunch
same
of-
time, you've got a
we
more
know
informed
all of-
purchase decision for war bond ships, especially
know
if you're
all about the
concierge and you get an initial purchase window that you want to take advantage of.
We know all about the ship from the Newsweek article.
Yeah.
Not all about the
And-
ship in the Newsweek article.
I mean, quite
I
a
didn't
bit.
know
It was
that
actually
you
it's actually a pretty good article.
weren't going to be able to get QEDs. It sounds like an IUD or a UED or an AUD.
IEUD.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
those
no, it's like
bombs.
I think it's great that they let this out. So hopefully this is an indicator that the sale is actually coming this Thursday. Would
It's
be
not. That's not what it
it's
is.
probably not, but it would be nice.
It's totally not what it is.
Guys, we've got to go through this fairly quickly because we'll have questions as well at the end of the show. So, will we gain a crime stat for pulling people or criminals out of quantum travel? Joran.
Yes.
Sorry, I was not actually
Okay.
watching that. I
Dr.
just got a
Murray answered it.
question
It was
from somewhere
yeah.
else.
So, yes, it's
Not to begin with, though.
It's not happy fun times to do it, but it's not going to happen at the beginning.
It won't in the beginning, but
Okay.
at some point in time it will.
What, Max?
So, why would the UEE allow such a ship to be sold to regular civilians? It's a super valid question. If interdiction
it's
devices are
because it's
illegal,
perfectly
how is
legal.
RSI selling them?
Do you want me to read these?
No, I'm just kind of reading it before I say
No,
it
it's
out.
the openness, right? I mean, why would they allow someone to sell a ship that can pull things out of quantum?
Well,
What's the justification there?
they likened it to selling heavy military weapons to civilians. Like
Because
you know,
bounty
for-
hunters.
Don't get me wrong, I have no problem with saying stating the obvious.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense, right? If you let's say I'm in legal space, I've paid my dues to say I've set up my shop here, I should be able to control traffic through that space, right? Does that sound legal?
No.
No?
I think the only really legitimate reason,
Is if you get a mission from the UE that's
yeah,
or
But-
from the security corps that you're under the jurisdiction of.
but also that seems really statistically unlikely to know where somebody. Well, I guess maybe you'd know somebody who might be traveling from Port Olisar to Hurston, and they have a bounty on them. So you're going to set up and wait for them, but and you might get anybody who's traveling along that route. So
Oops.
I don't know. It's like it's one of those kind of odd, really niche ships out there that's primarily going to be used for pirates.
Oh, yeah,
Like
probably.
90%.
Bounty hunters and pirates.
At the beginning.
I think bounty hunters are not going to use this ship very much because
Oh, I think they will.
it's so
If you play the game right now, the worst part about trying to get a hold of somebody that's got a 5-star or 4-star rating is they can just quantum travel away. No matter. So you show up with like 3 or 4 people to kill them, and they quantum travel away, and then you go to follow them, but by the time you get there, they've jumped somewhere else, and you can't track them. It's a real nuisance. But if you can trick them into quantum jumping from here to here and have a mantis in the way and pull all of you out of quantum travel at the same time.
Hey, a
Thanks
double
for the raid,
raid.
Mighty Mulligan.
Whew.
So what you're
Oh,
saying
thanks,
is that
Mulligan.
the mantis will be used by pirates to pull people out of quantum, and the mantis will be used by bounty hunters to stop people from escaping,
Right.
going into quantum.
And pull them out of quantum too.
Yeah.
We hope.
Yeah, the
gotta
quantum
travel.
dampening. Yeah, the quantum dampening is going to be much more useful for
bounty hunter.
lawful purposes, for militias, for bounty hunting, for pirate hunting. Those people, once you get those people that you're after, to keep them from quantuming away, that part of the ship is definitely the more lawful part. So,
Ugh.
So the next question says, what will the counter to this new feature be? And it's very similar to the Warlock or the EMP, in that it uses up, shield, thruster, weapon, and other systems. So it's not going to be something that you use lightly. And also think about it this way: if you pull somebody out of warp and you have a ship that only has 2 size 2 guns and 4 size 1 missiles, you're probably going to get ganked pretty quickly unless all you pull out is an Aurora or a Mustang. And even then,
don't
you're probably
call
not
it
going to do
Aurora.
very well. So,
Somebody
you know,
actually, somebody in Jump Club or not? Yeah, in the Yacht Club cleared Pirate Swarm with an Aurora.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
done it.
Super impressive. Yeah.
wow, that is
With
impressive.
an LN, to be clear, I've done it with an LN. I haven't done it with like an
There you go.
ES.
Anyway.
Ellen is a great little ship.
Don't you go
Car-
busting the Auroras.
Carson had a good one. The Mantis is a ship version of your Crazy X. She's hot, but she only shows up at the most inconvenient times.
Shockingly true.
Yeah. Next question.
Okay, is there going to be more flexibility with quantum travel so that we can better avoid the main travel lanes, like quantum traveling in any direction without first setting a destination? Love this question.
Would be nice, yes.
You're going to be able to create safer routes on your own. It's planned it's a planned feature. It's not scheduled to release in the Mantis. And in fact, I believe that we were able to just quantum in any direction at one point, weren't we? Like way
We were,
back.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they said that we will be again
Yeah.
at some point.
Again.
Yes.
At
That's
some
what they
point.
said back then. So
Yes.
I wonder if this ship means that things will change a little bit. Anyway, currently connecting existing quantum nav points will be your best bet at avoiding a quantum snare. So,
Yep.
fly to a less traveled place and then take a less traveled route from that
Well,
place to
yeah,
your main
like,
destination. That's currently.
Don't go from Alvasar to Sar to like Hearst and L2 and then to Hearst.
Right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
and
but
we're just
the
going to start doing
direct-
dog legs. So it's
Yeah.
it's just going to increase the travel
He's-
time between places,
There's
because
going to be quantum
quantum-
travel for more time.
Should
What-
always be thinking
quantum
that way.
quantum is such a pain in the ass already.
Straight line
So
is a bad idea.
I have a question. Because we've been interdicted, like 7, 12, 14
Million times.
Exactly.
on our main
Yeah,
routes.
So
Has
double it.
anybody been,
So double it.
taking these more sort of back alley routes?
I do all the time.
It doesn't
And
work
I only,
for the.
well,
No.
for the AI?
it did for me.
Yeah, it doesn't work
No,
for the
it's-
AI interdiction.
I always
Yeah,
fly
it's-
to
it's-
some sort of like Lagrange point or some other point and then go to where I'm going. Usually, like,
Yeah,
I
right.
still get interdicted, but
Currently,
Yeah.
in its first iteration of the law system and the interdiction system, so it's dialed way up. It's fairly random, and it's just going to happen wherever you are, whatever direction that you're going. And I've traveled occasionally from across a fairly long distance without getting interdicted. I typically get interdicted 2 to 3 times, but yeah, I've heard of people getting interdicted 6 or 7 times going
Yeah, I
from
only get a
Hurston to
couple
Port
times.
Olisar. So
Usually
some people are having worse
okay.
experiences than others, but this is again tier 0 implementation of the quantum interdiction law system. So hopefully they're going to balance that, and that's not going to be nearly so problematic in the future.
So the
Only
next
breaking
question talks about how it makes sense with the PvP implications, but what PvE gameplay does the Mantis give us? And the response basically is that you'll be able to take out of quantum any passing AIs, any non-player characters that are flying on their own.
Yeah.
And that I'm sure that will be something that we do a lot in missions, especially for bounty hunter missions, and then probably for pirate missions. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of pirate missions
Yeah.
as well.
See, this is the problem I have with this Q&A. It has nothing to do with the ship. Every single question is about quantum interdiction,
quantum
how
interdiction.
it works.
It's the lead-in, right? It's what it's for.
Now, there's
and
one
it's
about the
what-
ship.
what
Is it
causes
designed to
it.
fit
Yeah,
inside the
but-
hangar of a Polaris? Nope.
Yeah, well. No. But it's an origin ship. It should
So
fit,
it's a
right?
friend or foe device. So it doesn't matter, your friends will get, if they're nearby, anyone that's there will get pulled out of quantum or jammed from getting out of quantum. Yeah.
Oh, so it's everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
it's
IFF.
not target specific.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a radius or a sphere.
So it does have a
A
bed.
bubble.
It does have a toilet.
We just answered that one, so then we can move on to the next one.
Yep.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
just reading it.
Let's move along.
Will it have a bed, toilet, or living space inside? There's another one about the ship.
Yes.
Yep. Have a
Moving right
both
along.
bed and a toilet. Ooh.
It's a cockpit, right?
Yay.
It's a cockpit-based ship, right?
So
We can't say
any question
cockpit
asking
anymore.
any question asking if some gameplay mechanic is complete just triggers me.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Like it's
It's a flight deck.
do it. Do it.
There's so many jokes there too. Okay,
Go ahead,
is interdiction
oh.
gameplay complete, or will there be more
Oh, we're
iteration on
not
the
showing the
mechanic?
chat.
totally triggered by that. It's bullshit. That's a bullshit question.
We're not showing the chat. Everyone's doing the trigger remote, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
not working.
You're the only
Yeah,
one that's
we're
done
gonna
it.
Yeah,
You're
No,
the only one doing the trigger.
Everyone's doing it.
You twice now.
Well, he is triggered.
He
That's
is
why
triggered,
we
you're
have
triggered.
it, damn
But
it.
yeah, but we
one.
don't put the
Next one.
chat
Thank you,
up when we've
Mystic.
got a lot of text on the
Thank
screen. That's how
you.
it works.
Thank you, Mystic.
Thanks, Mystic.
God.
It's early alpha. There's a lot of things that are going to change. Get over
Anyone
it.
who's anyone is doing the Jordan trigger
Yes, thank you, Stan.
Everyone's
Everyone
been-
is-
Thank you. Aaron.
Anyway, go on.
Next.
Have we answered this question?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Pretty much.
done
Move
yet.
along.
Yeah.
No idea.
All right, next question.
Yep.
Will the disruption field work inside a ship?
No.
What?
No.
That's an important. That's an important question because people were asking this question. It's like,
yeah,
can I
we've been
just
talking
sit
about
inside of my Polaris and run it? No, you cannot.
will,
Yeah, you have
will
to
it
at
fit
least-
inside an 890?
Wait, so you have a ship inside of a ship? That's what
I
this
wanna
is
know.
talking about, right?
Inquiring
I don't know what
minds wanna
ship
know.
it's going to fit inside.
Well, that
Yeah,
was
but
one of
that
the
was
If
questions.
it doesn't
talking
fit a
about?
Polaris, I
No,
don't think
they-
it'll fit an 890. But
Well-
it can be
well,
parked
well,
on
they-
the 890.
Well, they said
What
they
do
said
they
that it's not
do?
currently designed to fit the Polaris, but it might when
Well-
they start building the Polaris. They don't know yet.
Yeah,
But,
the players
but
might
you're
get bigger.
saying right now, definitively, if we found a way to put a Manus inside another ship, it does not work.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Right
Next
on.
question.
Can the EMP disable interdiction bubbles set off by the Mantis? No.
I don't even know how that was supposed to work. Like, you're going to fire off your EMP at the same time.
Right?
Distortion?
Well, no.
Uh,
So EMP affects, electrical components, right? So If-
Right.
if that ship can get close enough, then it should
If
be able
you've
to disrupt the
already-
power plant long enough to prevent the QED from functioning.
Sure,
makes
at that
sense.
instant
Well, if we're-
moment, maybe.
I'm taking the
Yeah.
QED to mean the big snare that they set up. You're not going to be near them. They're
No.
somewhere in your quantum travel lane, getting
Well, I
ready
think
to
it's
fire
both.
this thing off.
I think it's both, right? QED.
It's a good
Yeah.
question, though.
I guess
Yeah,
if you're thinking to
been
get
answered.
away from the dampener, you just EMP them and then fly off in quantum. But
Yeah,
you're not
well,
going to be reset faster than they are.
When people get pulled out of quantum, they're going to be doing a threat assessment to decide whether they're running or whether they're attacking. And if they
Yeah.
decide they're attacking,
Real
the
quick.
first thing they're going to attack is the mage in the back that's crowd controlling, and that's the Mantis, right? So they're going to go after it.
Yeah.
So that's the plan.
As long as they don't attack the healer, I'm fine. Wait, I'm playing WoW.
You're definitely not a healer.
I am
Okay.
in WoW.
And why
Don't-
you might be in it.
Don't attack the Apollo. Don't attack the Apollo.
That's right.
There's a big cross on it.
That's right.
Next question. It can't legally have the cross on it, but yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because of the Red Cross and like the.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, there was
yeah,
a
the
big
Geneva
scuffle about
Convention.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Red Cross has to be the Red Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe you have to just turn it to the Red X, right?
They just turn them green most of the time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, good call. Yeah.
So next question, what's the cost to the Mantis pilot for actually firing off the interdiction? And it's basically
Castration.
Everything.
castration. You heard it here first.
Castration.
Yeah.
Castration.
CIG
Yeah,
is
that's
selling a
true,
little,
they
a
are.
little guillotine.
Even if
in
even
ba-
if you didn't cut it off,
Yeah.
it's going to be worthless anyway. So.
It's going to go inside your
Mhm.
your ship case. You see, you
You'll
can
never
put your
you'll
little
never
models.
have
There's a little
any
model of it, but it's
siblings.
actually it works. Okay. So the cost is that it's not going to be stealthy. If you can read it in front of me. So
Yeah, you'll pretty much
Yeah.
everyone's gonna know you've pushed the button.
will there
Yeah.
be a ship limitation to the ships? Will there be a size limitation to the ships that it can stop? So they even mentioned this beforehand. So it's silly that this made it to a question. So
Yeah.
at the moment, no. But
It was in the Newsweek article.
Yeah, it's in the Newsweek article. Yeah. So I guess not everybody read the Newsweek
We
article.
keep bringing that up. We haven't showed it yet.
But not everybody read it. Well, we showed it last week, I think.
Yeah, we did. Next
So-
question.
Well,
No idea.
so for those that haven't read the Newsweek article,
Oh, let's
um,
get to the emo question. Can we get to the emo question?
so you're going to have more ships in the future to take down a capital ship. That's how they're going to move things, which makes a lot of sense. And I'm sure there'll be other changes as well.
More Manti or a bigger.
Manti?
I don't know what the
official
term.
term?
I like
No,
it.
I think it's mantises.
Mantises.
I don't want to start another.
That's
I.
that's not as good as Idri.
I like
It's because that's raw.
Terrible.
Idri is perfect.
No, it's completely and utterly
So the
wrong.
Mantis
It's
has no
wrong, but
cargo
that's why I like it.
capacity.
Yes, which we're gonna glaze over.
No
There's
cargo
no ca-
capacity.
There's no cargo. Get over it.
Big whooping deal.
Polari.
It's not
Yes,
immune to
next
its own
Polari.
Stop it. Yeah, stop itching.
quantum nerfing. And yes, there'll be a cooldown of several
Woo!
minutes. There we
Okay,
go.
so
We
like-
did it.
very good.
We did
4
it.
of those questions were about the ship.
They're all
Yeah,
relatively about the ship.
yeah.
No.
You know,
Or
maybe
quantum
there should have been a
interdiction.
design document that
Yeah.
ways that it could have been improved. There could have been a design document. There could have been
Well, that's
Q&A about the
that's a lot like
mechanic,
the
and then
Apollo,
a Q&A about the ship.
like the
could
like
have
the
done two.
Apollo Q&A. It was partly about medical as well as the
True.
ship.
Yeah.
But did they
That's
learn
true.
from that one?
Yeah,
Nope. All right. What are we doing next?
of course not.
Okay.
Should we give away?
Yeah. Let's. Well, no, we've got.
Oh, yeah.
Are we there yet?
Wait. Are we there yet?
We're not at that yet. Okay.
Upcoming Barca.
Ah.
What's next?
We're not quite there. So yeah, sorry about the light. Okay. Yeah, I think we're at a ship giveaway, and then we'll do questions. You want to do that?
Banner Defender giveaway.
So
Let's
put in
do the
bang
giveaway.
shipping, because you need to re-enter
Bang Defender.
Exclamation point! Ship me in chat.
Or exclamation point.
just to
as
be safe.
the
Make sure
noobs
you've
say.
put yourself in.
If you're not
Do it
already in,
twice,
if
do it
you're already
twice.
in, you're already in.
You got to be
It's
in
okay.
Discord.
Yeah.
You got to be in our Discord.
Yep,
Or
got to be in the
following.
Discord
Or following. What is it? Following or Discord?
and following.
Oh, and
Yep.
following.
Discord following
Yep.
and a
So
subscriber.
Discord following and a subscriber. Yes, that's a subscriber. too.
Yeah. Well, you should be following, but you have to be in the Discord to message whoever it is.
Discord,
You
Discord.
don't have to be
Yeah.
in the Discord to enter.
Bandit Defender. Here we go.
Banner
Congrats.
Defender coming out in
Moodley!
2 weeks.
Moodley?
Mood-
Yeah. Yeah.
Moodley.
Nice.
No. Awesome. Awesome. Congrats. What was that?
Moodley 21.
Nice. Moodley.
Yeah.
All right, who
Moodley.
has
Is
it? Who's the
Moodley, is
defender?
Moodley in? Moodley, are you still here?
Moodley.
Yes,
Are you
Moodley's
here? Are
in.
you here?
Awesome. Congrats, Moodley.
Wait, you see their name? I don't see their name.
I know his name.
Yeah.
There
Oh, there
it
it
is.
is.
I
Never
know.
leave.
Yeah, he's in there. Huzzah.
Good call. Good call.
Woo!
So contact. Who has it?
Me.
Nurse
It's
Betty.
me. Yeah.
Contact
Yep,
Nurse
make sure you get
AKA Doc Murray.
make sure you get into the Discord.
Murray. To be more specific.
It,
Get the
it did come up
Discord
as Sid
and-
Vicious, but we told him to not allow you to win, Sid. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Sid, you're never allowed to. Oh no, ours is he?
There's Moodley. Yeah, just message Doc.
The doc. He's there. He's in chat.
Woo!
Awesome. Defenders are awesome.
Yep.
What else we got?
Now we got to do our.
One moment.
Questions?
One moment.
I believe
Do you
so.
have any questions?
Please stand by.
No, we're sitting.
Please stand by. I know.
Apparently I can't type.
What are we standing by?
Alright. Okay, so we have questions. All right, who wants to read the first question?
I'm doing the defender right now, so somebody.
Sure. At what point will
Oh, let's
pirating
do that.
other people's cargo, as in transferring cargo from one ship to another, be a viable mechanic in the game? Apologies if this was answered or common knowledge.
No,
That's a good
it was
question.
not common knowledge.
You
Good
know,
question, but isn't it a win question that we can't?
so what do they have? What do they implement in 3.6 with the dealers over there at the junkyards? Is that only stolen ships that you can sell? I thought it was also stolen cargo.
No, you can sell stolen cargo.
Yeah.
So I think you can now, but you have to find one of the hidden. What do they call them? Like they're like a fence, and they're like in
They're
the
the
junkyard area outside
Black
of
market dealer terminal.
Yeah,
black market dealers.
whatever.
Yes, good job, Dr. Murray. Black market dealers,
Salvage yards.
salvage yards. Yes.
Same time.
So,
Always on point.
So that may be in game already. And then there's a question by Genetonic for STEM Citizen. What is the purpose
Oh.
mission of the Mantis? Stem's distracted.
You're muted. No, he's muted.
There we go. Yeah,
So-
thanks for asking, Genetonic. So I'll try and make it very quick because we kind of answered this already.
And
Uh,
he said skip that. So because we went through it again.
Scuba Steve, thanks for the host.
Hey, Scuba Steve.
It's
Scuba
to annoy
Steve!
the rest of the yacht club hosts. That's what the purpose of the RSI Mantis is. In a nutshell. Okay, moving
Nice.
on.
In a nutshell, if I was in a nutshell, I'd be like,
To trigger people.
That's such a good movie. Okay,
Wow.
in terms of the PU, everyone who is passionate has a plan as to what the goal of what they want to achieve during the first few months of launch. Okay, so everybody has a plan of what they want to do in the first few months. Okay, what he's
I don't
curious
have a plan.
about, and this is Donnie Be Good, what he's curious about is what are our goals. So let's start with I Heart Cutlass in the top left corner and go around clockwise. So I Heart Cutlass, what do you want to do in the verse in your first few months?
not die horribly, which is probably what I'll do every day. No, really, I have a pretty good plan. I can't disclose this plan because then I would tell everyone and everyone know, and then they would come after me because we know how many people love us stream snipers. Anyway, so my goal is to make a lot of money. Let's
Make
just go with
money.
that.
Make bank.
Make money.
Make
You know,
that money.
renewable
And
spirit.
this question was actually from last week carried over, so we didn't get. Not sure if he's here, but hopefully he watches the pod of the show and can see answers to his
Watch
questions.
this, yes.
All right.
So how about you, Stim?
Stem, what's your
What is your
goal in
goal?
the verse?
He totally said
well-
clockwise, but whatever.
He's like,
Yeah,
truck a
I
bunch-
already said
truck a
clockwise. So
bunch of
Joran,
rocks.
go for it, buddy.
Yeah, so
It's Drake is life.
I mostly
Yeah.
just want to tour around the verse and look at stuff, but also at the same time do a bit of cargo hauling, trading, a little bit of mining, but mostly just I like to tour around and look at the beautiful verse because it's just absolutely stunning. And I've got several touring ships, and it's just getting bigger and more beautiful all the time. So hang out with
Elysium
friends,
said that you
look
were
at
gonna.
stuff.
Elysium said you were gonna host the first Galaxy's basketball galactic tournament
That's right. That's right.
Um,
That's only if Sadaball isn't in the game yet.
on
though.
your eight. Only
I-
on your 890.
I will shoot anybody who comes onto my ship with a basket.
Nice. All right, very nice. So, Nurse Betty, how about you?
Well,
AKA Doc Murray.
I had lots of goals, but one of them now is taking a basketball Jordan 90.
I will
might
shoot
join
you,
you on
Doc.
that one.
I
might
love you,
join
but
you.
I will shoot you.
Maybe if we get enough basketballs, he won't be able to shoot them all.
Yeah, exactly. If we all bring basketballs, so we're out of ammo at some point.
I think a basketball should be the next subscriber perk.
It should. Subscriber
Next
player.
month.
No,
Not just
I
any
I'd be
basketball,
so-
special
I'd
basketball.
be so triggered.
I have plans, but like Shadow, I can't really discuss my plans.
Yes,
We'll
because
try
then
to
we'd
run
be
them.
giving it all
But-
away.
I will give you one thing. I'm gonna hunt down and kill his Stim Citizen. He knows what he
Yes.
Yeah,
did.
he's gonna die.
So,
He knows
so
what he
my
did.
plan is to stay alive.
Stay alive.
because
And perhaps do some
I'm going to be a
mining.
wanted man with a high
No,
crime
he's not
stat.
mining. He's a hauler.
Yeah,
Are-
he's
are
the
you-
hauler.
Are you gonna waste money doing bounties, or are you just gonna come after me on your own?
Oh,
like a, re-
No,
like a
I'm
real
He's
man.
gonna,
Come at
No,
me,
you'll
bro.
never-
he's gonna look for the
I'm
first
waiting.
You'll
bald
never-
headed with a snapback and a CB, and he's gonna go after him, and that's gonna be you.
You'll never know what's happening until it's too late.
So you're gonna sneak up on me while I'm not watching because you're like afraid of actually
rogue?
fighting me toe to toe. Is that what's going on right now?
No, I just don't fight like that.
That's what he does.
So you fight stealth.
No, he's a
So,
rogue.
No
Yes.
honor. No
No,
honor. I see.
There's no honor in
The
killing.
back.
I see. So disappointed.
It'll be close and personal.
Not,
I like
not
to feel
very
it warm.
yacht club
You'll know.
esque, I might say.
It's very jump club, but it's not very young.
Very jump
Lately, it's very jump club lately. That's for sure.
Anyway,
Okay,
next question.
last
Oh, it's
question.
Baconia.
Yeah, nice one.
Oh, it's not.
Do you wanna
not
ask
the
it?
one I was thinking of. So, what happened to the functionality of the helmets that deployed around and or around / over your head?
mean-
That's a good question.
The ones that like piece themselves together slowly, like
Yeah, they had those cool things that came in and out. Those were so
I don't know.
cool.
I'm only reading
I-
your question. I agree.
It probably went the way of the old Banu and concept art.
Yeah,
So when were those? Because that sounds very Guardians of the Galaxy.
it's like
Yeah, it was like-
2014.
Yeah, it was
it was just
yeah.
2 or 3 years ago.
2016, I think.
I mean, it might, it
I
might
don't know.
be a
It
good
was a long time
comeback. We
It was,
don't
it was
know.
definitely before
Yeah.
June of 2016.
So the helmet thing,
It was
I know they
2015,
got a lot
I'm
of thing
pretty
with
sure.
the hair. I know that was one
Yeah.
thing they had. That was a big problem. And then beards and things like like if you look like that guy, you're probably gonna have a lot of sticking out things. So I don't know. Cool to see it, but it's just gone.
It's
When
one of those
are we going to be able to
neat
carry our
explored
helmets
items.
beside us, as we walk?
3.8.
Just
Yeah,
that.
that's
just
yeah,
like
that's
that.
coming.
No,
Pretty
with the
soon.
physicalized inventory, you're gonna be.
My helmet.
What if I have 2 helmets?
Well, honestly, it could be a weapon, right? Because it's like, hey, Harley, why don't you just throw your gun at him? Or you can throw your helmet at him, right? It's a perfect distraction.
True.
Oh.
Yeah, or you can
Same.
carry around 2 basketballs instead.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
We need to be able to carry basketballs.
Oh,
Ooh. Glad you're staying at my. I mean, wait, why are you staying at my house?
Because
Damn
I'm
it.
too cheap to get an apartment or get a
Oh, yeah.
hotel.
Good point.
I'm too cheap to rent an apartment when I'm visiting someone as well. Don't feel bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
tried. You just can't kick him out. He's good with the cats. I can actually leave.
Oh,
Anyway.
they're good cats. They're awesome cats.
All right.
I miss my cat
they
when I'm
are
gone.
great. They are great
Okay,
cats.
so we've got a couple things to talk
Ooh.
about what's happening next in the week, but we should probably T-Nicer start thinking about queuing somebody up. So we're good to
He's
go
already
there.
got one.
Oh,
He's already got one.
Already
I
got
love
Own it.
Atlases,
It's
by the
own
way.
it.
So there's some upcoming bar citizens
That's right.
we were going to touch base on.
Can we show this?
Yeah. So
And-
dive into that. First of all, there's a roadmap update coming Friday. This Thursday, we don't have an Inside Star Citizen because they've finished the 3rd quarter season for Inside Star Citizens. So we've got a 3-week hiatus just in time for CitizenCon as well as the Mantis release, the anniversary sale, all of that jazz, which we're looking forward to. So Friday, we get the roadmap update newsletter. We also get Subscriber Vault stuff gets released, which is really nice. We have Star Citizen Live, which this week is going to be talking about ship weapon development, which would be kind of neat with game developer Alexandros Axtinas. So I finally said that right. He'll be joining
Sure.
probably Jared, maybe, I'm assuming, because Jared normally does them, and talking about ship weapons. So it'll be good. And then upcoming Bar Citizens. So again, we had mentioned that it's all over the world. It's really international queue this time. So on Saturday the 4th, there's Dresden, Germany. On Sunday the 5th, we have Jönköping, Sweden. We've got St. Paulton Bar Citizen in Austria. We've got St. Louis, Missouri in the USA. We've got Rome, Italy. And we've got Vannes, France, which will be just really very neat. Okay. So
that's barcitizen.sc to check out over
Yes.
70 different discords around the world.
Definitely
There's
get involved.
There's not a bar citizen in your neighborhood. There's probably a group of citizens
But
in
get
your
involved
area.
anyway, because there may be
Yeah.
something really cool.
Yep.
and do we have room at the land party in
Easily.
Columbus, Ohio
Is
for people
it-
to join us, Shadow?
Maybe a few. We kind of went short notice with it. We're going to
Okay.
do another one on November. So Bar Citizens, Ohio. Mini
And-
meet is November 9th. So
Okay.
JJ,
Great.
I think JJ's bringing
Which
something
we're
up in
hoping-
Australia on the 11th.
very nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so that's
Yes,
not
it's-
this weekend, but the following weekend there might be a bar citizen coming up somewhere in Australia. JJ is one of the lead bar citizen or pub citizen organizers, Melbourne, Australia, on the
Awesome.
11th, to
Melbourne.
coincide with
It's
PAX
not
Australia.
Melbourne.
That's
It's
going to be a big
Melbourne.
one. Yeah.
Melbourne.
Let's say it right.
Melbourne.
Melbourne
All right.
So all the information there, and also
Melbourne.
should be
Nice.
on barcitizen.sc.
or Brisbane.
Yep. See how you
What are you
spelled it?
watching?
Melbourne.
It's phonetical. Melbourne.
Melbourne,
Melbourne.
Brisbane.
Yeah, in Brisbane. Yeah.
I know
Or
how these are
Brizzy
said.
or Brisvegas, as we call it.
I don't think anybody calls it that.
You do if you live there.
No,
just for fun. Yeah.
But yeah,
Anyone calls it Brisvegas.
anyone that is any wait, why do you call it that?
'Cause
Ouch.
I used to live there.
Ouch.
It was great.
Brisbane. Yeah.
Brisbane, wonderful city.
A lot of
The
people
the
call
River
it
City.
Vegas. JJ sounds like a concierge of that particular area. Yeah. Of that particular area.
All
So
right.
a half bottle of scotch later, we're gonna somebody. I think we're done.
Yeah.
Are we done?
So
We're done?
Yes.
T Nexter has queued
Done,
up
done,
Billy
done,
D
done.
to raid.
Baby,
All right.
Get in there. Go
Awesome,
crazy
awesome.
with the Yacht Club emotes. Make sure you
Yep.
drop a whole bunch of those and a whole bunch of these. Because, you need some drunken Jordan triggers.
Let
The
them
next
know.
emote we're going to unlock, by the way, is a basketball. So,
Woo!
Oh, jeez.
There we go.
hello, everyone.
everybody.
Thanks for showing
Let
up.
them
You
know where
guys
you
are
came
freaking
from.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
You guys
Great
are
time.
freaking awesome. You're the
Yep.
reason we're
You guys
here.
are awesome. Thanks for all the donations, all the subs. Thanks, Carson.
Thanks for a great time, everybody.
Love you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Love all you nerds.
Bye.
Wait, no, 63, 63, 64, 65. It's
65.
gotten down. It's going to be
It's getting
crucial.
there.
There we go.
Ah.
Woo.